Well, ladies and gentlemen, the good news, we found the actual Russian bots. The bad news, actually, there's no bad news. We're going to waste all these goulash, gulping, goof fuckers, whatever the fuck.
Good save.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. We're going to waste the shit out of some Ruskies. And we're going to do it in an F-15 if I can not choke to death. So let's go ahead and do that. Ladies, gentlemen, we are going to play some Digital Combat Simulator, which is, I don't know if the name tipped you off at all, motherfuckers, but it's a digital combat simulator. Honestly, it seems to focus a little more on flight than combat, but whatever. So they came out with the F-18 expansion, which I bought, and you should too, unless you're a faggot, in which case, don't. So I've got the need. Hey, Goose. By the way, you're called Goose for the remainder of the stream.
Fuck you.
I'm just saying. Talk to me, Goose.
Lucifer says,
"Take my breath away." Come on.
And who do you rule, Taryn? The large, dark nipple people?
What?
Who is that, Asian?
Was that our big-lipped alligator moment?
Bojack Outlaw donates 10 and says, "Hey, Razor, this week at work, I started playing Count the Cow...
Everyone's calling you Tearing Goose, by the way.
Count the Cow license plate game while delivering construction supplies. I lost count after 500 Idaho. Oh, no, punctuation, people, please. I lost count after 500. Idaho is going to be screwed at this rate. Please pray for us."
Yeah, the California license plate game is a hoot. It's like staring down your own mortality, basically. It's kind of like looking at Gary Busey. It's it's a little unnerving. To everyone, by the way, just the chat is nothing but T-Goose. Hey, Goose. Do you have the need? The need for speed!
Gotta go fast.
You gotta... No. We have to do the... Ow, fuck!
God damn it! Right in the wrist! God, you're so white.
We couldn't even high-five right. We're too Caucasian.
Ow.
That's
my phone hand and holding wrist. God damn it.
Sure, that's the hand. That's the primary function associated with your right hand. Anyways, let's continue.
It's what it does right now. God damn it. Ow, fuck.
It's time to turn and burn, bitches.
The Last says, first joke of 2019. What did the Jewish parents with ADHD kid do to help him focus, send him to concentration camp? Well, I mean, if you were going to make it the first joke, punctuation, number one. Number two, I've heard that one.
Right. You know, I heard his grades were pretty good, but those numbers are probably inflated.
Let's see. War Game says, thoughts on the closing of Elegy Records? I personally see this as a...
I had never even heard of Elegy Records. Am I the only one? I had never even heard of these fuckers. It's a shame if they had to close down over some SJW horse shit, but is it really that hard to get a record company to close in they closed down in 2018. You know what I mean? Like, is it actually that hard to get any record company for any reason to close down in the modern day? I don't think they had to twist their arm to get them to close up shop. Plus, they're selling death metal CDs. I mean, it's not 2003 titwanks.
I personally see this as a worthy rant, not just for the record label, but for the future of the metal genre and its record labels.
I haven't looked into the particulars of what incited that, so I don't mean to dismiss it out of hand, but I need to look into it first. By the way, I got the Persian Gulf map, so we can undertake a police action if we want to.
Minarchist says,
we can bring hope and change.
I wanted to get your thoughts on Steiner's top pipe bombs in WCW. Tulsa.
You say you're a jet-flying playboy, but you couldn't have enough money to fix your messed up teeth. God bless Scott Steiner.
Flare pipe bomb number 1.
Yes.
Goldberg after New Blood Rising and the DDP
Yeah.
sex change shoot. I forget that one.
I don't know. I know Scott Steiner was probably jealous of DDP's wife.
Yeah.
Well, because you know the scuttlebutt on his wife, right?
Oh, DDP's wife?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard all the rumors.
Yeah. I don't know. That's probably I'm betting they were wife swapping and she decided not to partake with Scott Steiner.
Oh dear.
That's my bet.
Here, let me check the volume.
We already checked the volume. You great big girl's blouse.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, cool.
The White Wolf says, Happy New Year, gentlemen. Predictions for 2019.
As far as what?
He doesn't clarify.
I predict a new Ace Combat game will come out soon.
Yeah, what's the date on that?
I don't know. 15th? 20-somethingth? I'm sure it ends in TH.
I'm sure somebody in the chat will tell us.
Right.
Gun Griffin says, Co-op F-14 pilot Rio is coming to DCS.
Attention, Bajoran workers.
It certainly is.
Or Coop? Coop? Or the 18th for Ace Combat.
Right.
Debonair Nerd.
But that's the Tomcat, and we don't care about the Tomcat. We care about the F-18.
Debonair Nerd says, Happy New Year, guys. My New Year's resolution, no Sabaton jokes. I repeat, no Sabaton. Here's a game fill in the blanks. Oh. Very funny.
This is why you proofread them.
No. It's a Sabaton.
Oh.
Justin 1982 says, do any of the current DNC candidates pose a threat to Trump in 2020?
Who are the declared ones? Elizabeth Warren and Joe Biden?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I think Mitt Romney as well. I'm not kidding.
Is he a Democrat candidate?
Probably at this point.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Lower game music? Hold on. Come on.
I thought you already listened.
It's a little loud.
Not nearly enough. Never loud enough.
Neon Pudge says, Dear Senor Fist, my roommate is a filthy clanner. Do I vaporize his vat-grown ass for the honor of Merrick?
Yes.
Or enlist him to go eradicate Capellans? P.S. I had to use Streamlabs because Gulag literally refused to accept a super chat with the above text.
Wow. I believe it.
Megatron95 says, Hey, RazörFist, would you hate the idea if some studio did an anime series of Conan the Barbarian or Solomon Kane?
I think Japan's done a few adaptations of Solomon Kane already. They just haven't called them Solomon Kane. Let's be real. Yeah, it'd probably suck. Because modern anime sucks. I mean, there's just no two ways about it.
Well, what about the dude that's
It'd probably be all moe.
What about the dude that's doing Castlevania and Devil May Cry? You think maybe
that's an American production? I
Well,
believe.
still, it's the same art style, though. Would you
be
find
cool.
that acceptable?
Yeah, that'd be cool for Solomon Kane or The Shadow or anything like that. That'd be pretty gnarly. Don't let Warren Ellis write the fucking thing, though.
Pixelation says, I never super chat, but have this in hopes that you play some of the other awesome modules. Tomcat is coming soon, just saying.
It is. I only have 3 modules. I've only bought the F-18 so far because that's my favorite jet.
Evan Rose says, who blinks first on the wall? Trump or the Dems?
Trump ain't blinking on this shit. He's not blinking on it. And he can see the internal polls too. You know, the Democrats are looking at all these like CNN and ABC polls and shit.
Merry
Oh, we need to
Christmas,
change
you
that.
filthy animals.
We need to change that. Anyways, yeah, I don't. Trump is clearly seeing internal polls that are showing that the wall is overwhelmingly popular, right? Whereas I think the Democrats are looking at CNN, they're looking at MSNBC, they're looking at whatever tells them that what they're doing is
Bring
popular.
me a body bag.
And as the Republicans learned under Obama, shutdowns aren't popular for Congress. They never are. You would have to be responding to something overwhelmingly totalitarian. You would have to be responding in kind to something the president had done as a virtual demoniac. And that's the only way the public would be on Congress's side. Congress is so unpopular right now. Like, I think their approval rating is sub 10%, right? It's just ludicrous how low Congress's approval rating is. So the idea that they would be on the right side of public opinion on this shutdown or any other is just a laugh and a fucking half. And the Democrats are shooting themselves in the foot for 2020 right now. The notifications are super loud. All right. Well, then let's fuck with the audio a bit. Hold on. You're gonna have to listen to it for me and tell me how it sounds. Tell me who's supposed to come. Keep going. Because I turned down the desktop. So it'll probably be low. That's why I turned it up.
How are we doing, guys?
How's it sound, Daddy?
That sounds a little bit better. Yeah. That should be good.
Okay. Hopefully that helps. And let's do one more, and then let's waste some Ruskies.
Very well.
And if you guys want to laugh, you can watch me try to land on an aircraft carrier.
Oh, that'll be good. Grave Digger says, "Good evening, Razor. Do you like Sabaton?
Fuck off.
Would you ever wear a pair of Sabatons? Also, do you have a stance or future rant on Patreon?"
The Patreon thing isn't really a Patreon thing. It's really it sounds as if it's a Visa and MasterCard thing, actually. Because it's too much of a coincidence that Patreon and PayPal and a bunch of like payment services would suddenly pull at once at the same time that Visa and MasterCard are talking about shutting down, quote, hate groups. That's too much of a coincidence, yeah. That's not... that can't be right. So, I think it's actually a Visa MasterCard issue and not so much a Patreon issue. Although Patreon are based out of San Francisco, and I'm under no illusions they are Milton Friedman-ophiles, okay? Like, we know this. All right. You guys ready for some Hornet action? Maybe I'll do a quick... no, I won't do a training thing, because the more I fail, the funnier it'll be. So, let's be real.
You did prep for this, right?
Yeah, I've been playing this for quite a while, so I know how to do the basics. The only stuff that I'm a little sketchy on still is the TACAN, the TCN, some of that stuff. You know, some of the, like, waypoint stuff, but you do have an auto waypoint system in this. This game is the real shit, ladies and gentlemen. Like, you literally look around the cockpit and push all the buttons, okay? It's no joke.
This isn't, Ace Combat where it's like, press X to start your plane.
Yeah, this is for reals, so... So let's go ahead and... Whoa, my missions, what the fuck was that? I accidentally clicked the wrong thing.
But of course. Well, we're loading here. Stupid sexy...
It takes a while to load the very first time, by the way.
Stupid sexy Flanders says, Christina Blasey Ford has a schoolgirl porn voice. Enough said.
Ugh. Thanks for that mental image.
Chris Roberts looks like a guy...
Thanks for that physical image.
Chris Roberts looks like a guy from To Catch a Predator named Chris Kinley.
Yeah, every time whenever you see one of those pictures of Chris Roberts where he's improbably sweaty, right? Like he's got the cocaine flop sweats.
Oh God.
You're always looking for the white text off to his right saying things like, "I'll pretend you said 18." Or, you know what I mean?
Now we know where that 200 million went. Is Carlton from
I'll
the
stick it in your local physics grid.
Is Carlton from the Fresh Prince become black again? Would you say he reneged?
It's not unusual. What?
You're gonna pull those pistols and whistle Dixie.
I think it's fine.
And Sinatra or Crosby?
Neither. They're both shitbags and overrated singers.
Andy C says, look at the elbow of whoever you're high-fiving, and you won't miss.
Okay.
Okay. That's good. That's good advice for white
Why
guys.
do you know that?
Practice.
By the way, this takes so long to load because it is like literally a fucking world map. It's like ridiculous.
White Wolf says, would you pitch an open world Lord of the Rings RPG?
We kind of already got that with Lord of the Rings Online, didn't we?
I suppose, I've never played it, so I can't say.
A little bit. Whoa. What the fuck is this? You're gonna show me how to taxi off an aircraft carrier? By the way, this is a bitch. This is a bitch. No, I don't want to taxi off an aircraft carrier. I wanted, okay, what's this? That's not gonna work. Okay, let's go to, mission. There we are. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Task Force Challenger is steaming east toward Georgia to take up an operation station. For the past 2 days, Red Forces have been conducting mock attacks on the task force that has consisted of Tu-22M3 out of Krasnodar and the tactical aircraft Su-24 and MiG-29 from Sukhumi. This is on concert with statements from the Kremlin warning of dire consequences of outside interference in an internal matter. One division of F-14s is maintaining a bar cap with an E-2 on station. Okay, that sounds about right. You want to go waste some filthy fucking Reds? Because I do. I think all I have to do is take care of the air threats here.
Good luck.
Let's do it!
Should be playing the Star Fox launch theme.
Oh,
at the
yeah.
beginning there. Let's see.
Emergency. Incoming enemy fighters.
Biggest Dickus says, Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder in a Hell in a Cell match. That's what I call blind rage.
Good Accept album.
Since you once said all Steve Buscemi movies are good, how about Reservoir Dogs?
I've never seen it.
Really?
But he's in it, so I'm sure he's good in it.
Ethan Long says, if you say you're okay with comedians telling unsavory jokes and then... Wait. One second. I lost it. Sorry.
Let's see here. What the fuck? Don't fucking go off the carrier? Hold on.
Are you already moving?
I think I already had my throttle up is what happened.
Oh. Be
Let's
careful.
see checklist. Alright, so you have to check your weight before you go off the carrier. Which means my weight here is 45,000. So that means I need to adjust the stab on my aircraft. Which means you can see that here. That means it needs to go up to about 17. Like I said, this is for real, gang. Alright. So all these switches are functional. Yes, you can have a body. Or you can not, so you can see all the switches. This is a rare game where I think you're actually at a disadvantage without VR. Because, you know, looking around here, being able to flip all the switches is a very different prospect. Although I've heard that in some VR, it's not in high enough resolution, so you can't actually read all the goddamn switches.
Oh, you need a really high-end rig so that you can actually see everything?
Yeah, I imagine I would be able to. It is on Ultra. But, yeah, all this shit is functional. All these buttons you can flip and you start up your jet. There's a whole process. I showed Terran Gell, I'm sorry, Terran Goose. I showed him the other day the startup sequence, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah, you have to check everything. Then you have to... I mean, it's fucking...
Okay, so we got attack radar going on here. Let's do HSI. Do our waypoint. So there's your auto waypoint. My wingmen are leaving.
Oh,
So let's
Debonair Nerd asks a very poignant
So we
question.
should be all right. Let's launch.
He would like to know, what are you playing with?
Myself? What are you talking about?
Mouse and keyboard, or...
Of course I'm playing with a HOTAS stick.
Of course.
So, yeah, here, I'm going to bring up the gears and set the flaps to normal.
Would you quickly like to give a quick shout out to your joystick there?
Oh, it is the most suggestively titled joystick in the history of joysticks. It's called a Thrustmaster. Thrustmaster, a bunch of letters and numbers.
Yep.
T something. It's the one that was made kind of especially for Elite Dangerous, actually. Alright, so there's our carrier group. Alright. Now, we definitely want to set up... Okay, we want to arm. And it looks like we're working with... we definitely have a cannon. I'm not going to fuck around with the cannon. Okay. We'll fuck around with Sidewinders, I think. Here's our map.
Now, guys, keep in mind, while he's doing all this stuff, I'm going to try to take it easy on the questions so he can concentrate.
We got MiGs inbound. Alright, gang. These guys will fuck you up. They will fuck you up.
And apologies to the last guy. Streamlabs lost your question.
TCN.
1776 will commence again.
HUD. Where's my HSI? There it is. Okay. Let's go TCN 76X on. Okay. Yeah, see that seems like it works sometimes. Sometimes I skip a step. I may have skipped a step there. I don't know. Either way, I have auto waypoints, so I should be okay. That's just to set your like flight path, basically, which helps you out. Okay, here we go. We got, what do we got here? Su-24s and MiG-1s. All right, gang. We have targets. We got a target locked.
Remember to stay on target. And moving on.
Yeah.
Cardic Guy Solo
We're moving
says,
right on.
are there any major political issues on which your position has shifted over the years? If so, what prompted the change?
Certain. Hold on, we're engaging baddies. Why do we not have a? Why do we not
Use
have
the
a lock?
Razor Force.
Why do we not have a lock? Are they too far? Did I get killed? Did I get killed? Did they get blown up? I think I did.
I didn't even see anything.
That's
what,
my
what are we
wingman.
watching? What is this?
I think I did. No, I didn't. I don't know what the hell happened.
Did you hit like the chase cam or something? The vanity cam?
Well, hold on.
Yeah, look at your controls. What button did you hit?
Hold on. I got killed. They blew me up. That'll happen sometimes. They'll just waste you with a missile. I don't know why I wasn't getting a lock. I think because I was trying to aim for some boats or something, or someone who's flying too low. Like I said, this is the real shit here. You actually have to be mindful of stuff. Ah, I should have adjusted my stab. Oh well. Let's try that again. Fortunately, I think you have unlimited aircraft. Alright, let's try that again. Attack radar. Alright, where are these targets at?
Something says
I locked on to the enemy too late, too.
something says the missile blew shrapnel into your pilot,
I think that's possible.
or he was killed with 50 cal spray.
Something like that. It was something.
You should play the Iron Eagle theme.
Okay. Active. Okay, good. Let's get over here. Yeah, the game's no joke. You'll die real quick. Whatever. Although I have beaten this mission before. It's actually not that hard, and your wingmen are very competent. Your wingmen will help you out. Okay. Let's race on over there and back my guys up. Looks like we still have one MiG. Yeah.
The chat is full of Top Gun and Star Wars
Yeah.
jokes and quotes and shit.
As God intended. Where's that enemy? Where's the bogey? Where'd the bogey go? I'm not seeing him on my radar. Uh-oh. Okay, TCN's working. Whoa! Whoa! Let's go air ground. Do I have guns? I'm on. I'm stuck on anti-air, actually. There we are. All right, bud. Oops. Fucking. That, ladies and gentlemen, is why you take your missiles off safe before entering a combat zone. I think I got him.
Ooh.
I think I wasted him. What we got here? Oh, yeah!
Nice.
How about that? Good shit. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, that is the last bogey. I think you can. You have optional targets over here. But
I got one. I got one.
I know. All right, kid, don't get penisy. What is my...
Engine right. Engine right.
Uh-oh. My engine stalling out? Okay, now you can just end the mission, I guess, because everyone's been wiped out, because your wingmen, like I said, are very competent. They know what they're doing.
Wow, it's already over?
These are fucking Navy pilots. Yeah, they wasted the rest of them.
God damn.
Dude, I'm telling you, your wingmen are good. If you don't get out there and get those kills, they'll steal them. Let me see if I can... you can either land... If you guys want to laugh at me as I try and land on an aircraft carrier. F-18, okay.
Everyone wants to see you land. Or rather, everyone wants to see you attempt to land.
Yes, everyone wants to see me perish. I have landed a number of times, so it is possible.
Here's something to throw off your concentration. Are there any
Okay.
major political issues on
Oh,
which your position
right.
is shifted?
By the way, I forgot to flip my fucking... Oh, whoops. God damn it.
Are your hands at 10 and 2?
Hey, right.
Just your mirror?
I don't know. Over the years, sure. I'm trying to think of, like, a specific issue that I've shifted on. But, I think maybe... Oh, definitely minimum wage. For a long time, I bought into the bullshit about, oh, the cost of living has gone up, but minimum wage hasn't, and so forth. And, you know, I was young and stupid. We all were at one point. Of course, not realizing that, you know, raising the minimum wage doesn't really address that problem because you're not actually increasing the core wealth of the country.
Just print more
Okay,
money.
hold on. Here we go. F5, ATC, let's see here.
Call 4-1 inbound.
Okay, now I believe I need to change this to TCN. Or not TCN, but CV. He said it's very in-depth, gang.
I could see this shit coming from a mile away. They can too.
Don't be so sure, Fox. Oops. Where the fuck is my... Okay. I think that's my target. Where are you at? There you go. Okay, tanker, whatever. Aha! Normandy. No, not that Normandy. Springfield Helicopter Group. What the fuck are all these I've never seen this before. Okay, whatever. Well,
Probably on the deck.
we'll head toward them and hope for the best.
Accidentally land on the wrong ship.
Right. Like I said, my biggest challenge in this game so far has been the waypoint thing. I never have quite gotten the TACAN down. All right.
That's impossible, even for a computer.
There's like an automated landing aid thing too that I have also not figured out. I think I'm getting a caution light for my fuel as well, which is nice. So we're gonna have to land. Actually, we're not gonna have to land. I could just quit right now and I would still win the mission.
But that's not what the people want.
But that's that wouldn't give the people the grisly, watery death that they're looking for.
Davis says, "Hi, Razor. Are you gonna MK84 some T90s? And are you excited for the F-14?"
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm not as big a fan of the F-14 as I am of the F-18, but because this fucking thing is a goddamn missile boat. But I understand there are a lot of detractors of the F-18. Oh, it's not as maneuverable. It's not as this. Yeah, but it requires a little less upkeep. Okay, Oliver Hazard Perry. There we go. There's one of them. Where's the John Stennis? Where's my fucking carrier? Is that it? For some reason, it's not appearing. Oh, I think that's it. Yeah, that looks like it's it. Okay. There she is. All right, so let's put our weapons on safe.
Oh yeah, William, you missed him.
There it is.
You missed him take out a MiG and it splashed right into the ocean. It was pretty cool.
Yes, sir. All right, request landing. Are you ready?
Colt 4-1, request landing.
Okay, so what we want to do is we want to drop our hook. And we can't see it because camera angles. Yeah, there we go. We got our hook down. Get our gear. Want to put our flaps on full. And then we want to turn about. Actually, we ideally want to turn first, but, you know.
Jeff England asks, but can you flip the bird at the enemy inverted?
Yes, in VR you can. It's true, you're wearing a little glove, you can actually do that. Okay, where's the John Stennis? There it is. That's my goal. Might want to level that a little more vertical. I'm at about the right speed to head in. That's the big thing that always gets you, is the speed. I'll always go in, like, way too hot or way too fucking cold. That's my big problem. I'll, like, ricochet off the fucking deck. Or something like that. Okay, there he is. I'm at a good angle. Let's do it. Sweet. I think we're at a good angle. Let's see. Let's confirm. Not quite ideal. Let's adjust. Okay, we want to reduce speed now. And you can come in at a funky angle.
This requires heavy concentration. So I'm going to ask a question now.
Right. Thanks.
Northern Lad says,
What?
what was that about your landing gear?
Yeah, I'm like, what? Okay, no, I'm good. I'm good. God damn. Scared the shit out of me. Okay. We're not heading in too fast. We're heading in at pretty much the exact right speed. Okay. 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 Alright. Alright. Oh, no. Arc down. Arc down. Arc down. Come on. Come on, girl.
No, no thunder tonight. All I brought was a Coke.
Oh. Yeah!
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
You're letting me loose?
I'm not. You're letting me loose. The exact opposite, Mr. Bronson. How about that shit, huh? Jesus. All right, cool. So we're good. We can end the mission now. And I don't know how to shut off the thing. There is, of course, a way to shut off the whole plane. I haven't figured that out. I know how to cold start the fucker, but shutting it off is another matter entirely. I know where the engine buttons are. They're over here somewhere. There's like a cycle there.
Everyone is impressed with how big your dick is.
The size of Alpha Centauri. Alright, sweet! So let's do it. I can't believe I didn't die. So there we go on that. I did waste one bad guy, looks like. Not that it's going to tell me. Score 70. I should get 1,000 points just for landing safely.
Let's knock out a few here.
Yep.
Northern Lad says, given the Fallout 76 shit show, do you still have any hope for Starfield or Elder Scrolls 6?
I think Starfield.
Let me answer this one first.
Okay,
I
Goose.
have to say yes, just because they crashed and burned so hard.
Yeah.
They have to make a good game now. Like, I'm not sure about the second one, but the first one that they put out has to be good. They've got no choice. They're gonna fucking lose their company.
Yeah, I think Starfield's coming first. Personally, it seems like that one's a little farther along.
But what do you think?
I think you're gonna see them attempt to course correct. This is really gonna be a very crucial moment where we're gonna learn whether Bethesda are for real or not. We're gonna learn whether they're gonna take the BioWare route or whether they're gonna take the Bethesda route, the route of, even if they were to correct to their pre-Skyrim level of depth in their video games, I think it would go a long way to establishing that they're actually for real. And I'm not, like, Bethesda has a lot of haters. I give them credit for a number of things. I give them credit for keeping their team size relatively small, despite a lot of pressure to increase the size. Giggity. But the thing is, like, they absolutely have held off some of the modern AAA pitfalls that have consumed so many other developers. But it's just a shame. That's what makes it so disappointing to see them fall prey with Fallout 76 to so much horseshit.
Real quick, Asim Jessen says, you didn't set the deck on fire. You are now a better pilot than McCain.
My French! I'm now going to run for president, my French.
You're letting me loose?
Sean Cousins said, Sean Cousins donates $2 at first. I'm going to skip up ahead because he caught my eye. He donated $50 and said, celebrating my exodus from California for the promised land of Idaho. Godspeed to me, Goose. Maybe you were one of the plates.
Yeah,
that
maybe
the
you
other
were
guy
one of
saw.
those plates. Keep moving to Idaho, guys. Keep moving to Idaho. Just stop moving here. Stop, please.
Just don't vote the same way. That's all I ask.
This mission's weird in that I think there's a lot of air to ground, and I can't figure out for the life of me. I need to do the tutorial again for doing air to ground. I don't know what the fuck I fucked up. I did something. I do know how to use the gun. That's usually useful against air and ground targets, but when I set it to air and ground, I can't use the gun. So I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Mysterious Senor Hilter says, so between you and Taryn, who's Tom and who's Val? I think we kind of answered that at the beginning of the stream.
We did. He's Goose. He's got the mustache.
Justin1982 says, have you played any MMOs?
Of course. I played Asheron's Call back in the day. Played Star Wars Galaxies back in the day. I have played Elder Scrolls Online for the purposes of reviewing it. Lord of the Rings Online was pretty good. And that's about it. That's about it. Oh, and Ultima Online way back in the day. And Legends of Kesmon.
Oh, and
And multiplayer Battletech.
that one that I got you that got fucking shit canned. What was it? Oh, sorry, sunsetted.
Oh, right. Tabula Rasa.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that game a lot, actually. But, yeah, you gave me that because they were pennying it out at GameStop.
Yeah.
And
God,
fucking,
that was a long
oh
time
my
ago.
god, dude.
Oh,
They
man.
were shutting down the servers as I got it, so I got to play it for like a month.
Yeah.
But it was free.
Where did I leave?
I still
off?
have a shirt.
Lucifer.
That was a very underrated game, by the way. Richard Garriott really got screwed on that deal.
Oh, really?
That was a very good game, actually.
Yeah, I never got to play it myself. Lucifer says, I don't tell dead baby jokes because some people just don't appreciate prop comedy. Stealth Creation says, does open border imperialist work as key term?
Key term?
That's what he says.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I'm trying to interpret it maybe differently, but nothing's coming to mind. Stealth, if you're in the chat, you could just maybe rephrase that for us. Minarchist says...
Engage red forces! Stop, you won me right there.
Minarchist says, will Triple H coup d'etat Dunn and company before the Fox move? They're moving to Fox?
Who is?
It says, will Triple H coup d'etat Dunn and company before the Fox move?
Yeah, SmackDown's moving to Fox, I believe.
Oh.
It sounds like Vince is close to stepping aside. It's going to be really bad. Triple H is really bad at doing Vince's job. A lot of what we've seen over the last several years that has sucked the worst has been at Triple H's behest. And if you look at, like, his baby is NXT, and NXT couldn't draw fucking flies.
Ah, okay. So you're done with that one?
Yeah.
Stealth Creations meant, would it work linguistically as a kill shot for describing the left? So he means open border imperialist, quotations, work as a key term.
I mean, I think people have already used that. And it wasn't exactly a kill shot because 5-syllable words tend to fly over their head just a smidge.
Yeah, it's got to be snappy, you know?
Like goose in a cockpit canopy. Let's do it.
Daisy Ridley's acting talent says, does Sabaton like RazörFist?
Didn't we get that last stream?
We got it a couple of times.
You're reusing it now. What's my 74X? Gotcha. Okay. Why did you jolt like that? Stop it. All right, we want.
Half-Life 3 is more complete than Fallout 76. That's a good one.
74X. Okay. Oh, we want to increase our stat. Whoops. Like Lorena Bobbitt. Let's go there. Let's go there real quick. That'll work. Sensors. Okay, we want to do attack radar. And yeah, I think we're good.
1776 will
Ready?
TCN
I think we'll do this
still
in
not on?
third person. Ooh, look at that. Look at that prettiness. Look at all that navy goodness.
Pixelation says TCN still not on.
I think I have to be airborne? I did turn on. Alright. Launch a third person. Oh, yeah!
The thing of beauty.
It is. It is. All right. Let's, Yeah, there we go. Aha! Let's do the one thing Amy Schumer can't do and close our flaps. There we are. Let's do a barrel roll because why the fuck not? Woo! Actually, let's fly inverted for a bit. There we go. Woohoo! How about that? Okay. It's enough of that. Let's not
I'll
die.
check sophisticate. Yeah,
Where's
you're
my,
there.
Where's my fucking 74X, I think. Oops. Oh, that was my... There we are. That was my fault. Okay. There we go. Waypoint. Okay, I am following my waypoint. By the way, it's that little green thing right there on the HUD, right here. On the HUD. That's my distance to the waypoint, which is getting farther away. Whoops. I need to alter course. Shut up, caution. Thank you. I'll kill myself if I want to.
Dewey666 says, thoughts on Talib comments about impeaching Trump.
Well, okay.
What's a Talib?
Yeah, I know. I have no idea what you're referring to.
Also, did you watch Wrestle Kingdom 13? No. No. What the hell is Wrestle Kingdom?
I don't know.
It's not a new WWE thing, is it?
Anybody see Richie? Anybody know why Richie did Bobby Lupo?
Okay. What the fuck are you? Are you a bad guy or a good guy? I think it's a good guy.
Senator Talib?
I see a dogfight up there. Oh, the Palestinian broad.
Oh, God.
I see a dogfight up there. Do I have AMRAMs? No, I don't. Do I have loft? Yes, I do.
I don't know what she said about Trump, and I don't give a shit. Honestly. Anthony Carollo says, tonight, Solar Angels spread their wings. Top 5 guitarists. Godspeed, and remember, you don't have it... Oh, you don't have time to think up there. If you think, you're dead.
I'm pretty sure that's not how it works.
Yeah. But do think about answering the top 5 guitarists.
I fucked up again. Top 5 guitarists.
Yeah.
George Lynch, Yngwie Malmsteen, Jake E. Lee, Wolf Hoffman, and Carl Logan, because I like the way he looks at the underage fans.
Where would you put Clapton?
Kidding. I don't know, but he has the funniest named best of album ever.
What is it?
The Cream of Clapton.
That sounds like it should be in a medical manual or something. And it should be highly offensive.
I think that's a good guy.
Are you locking on to good guys?
I'm trying not to. Where's the baddies?
Hideki Nakama?
Oh, Hideaki Nakama. Yeah, I'd throw
Hideaki
him out
Nakama.
there. Akira Takasaki would be number 5.
Shoot Kami. Good advice. Let's see. Efel says, so Razor and T-Goose, have you been unseasoned by MasterCard and PayPal yet? How long till they target political candidates?
Haven't they already?
Political candidate? Oh, right. That chick up in, what was it, Toronto? I forget her name.
Yeah, the chick who looks like a sleepy trout.
I forget her name. But yeah,
oh, hold on, we got targets. Are you gonna? Oh, right, I don't have missiles.
it's already happened.
Okay.
But no, they haven't targeted us yet. We don't. I don't use PayPal. And yeah,
I don't
Face
see.
Goldie.
Oh, wait, we do have a MiG. We do have a MiG, and I am gonna go waste him. I am throttling the fuck up.
Damn, this game looks good.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Dude, Ace Combat, which is beautiful, is not going to look a fifth as good as this. Ace Combat always looks beautiful. Okay, there he is. Oh, I have a wingman who's engaging him. Oh, no! I didn't mean to do that!
Did you release a bomb?
Put that on safe.
Did you release a bomb?
Maybe.
Did you just expose a small village to some freedom by accident? Oh yeah, you better believe we're playing some Ace Combat when that comes out. It's only a war crime if you lose.
Alright. Come on.
Roll up. Yeah, way too fast.
I was going in way too fast. My bad.
There, you got what you wanted. You son
got
of a
it,
bitch.
finally. Ooh, the MiG is down, though. So I got what I wanted, too. Let's watch him crash.
Is he gonna eject? Oh wait, it looks.
He already did.
Oh, he already did. All right.
Freedom for democracy! Oh, into the building!
The explosion would be so much bigger. That building would be gone.
Yeah, definitely. Although I've heard that in this game, once you eject, you actually get to walk around as the pilot.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard that. Okay, shall we try and freedom again? That was hilarious. Fucking crashed right in. It's funny, too. I watched 2 Air Force pilots play this game, and one of them did that, too. Crashed right into a fucking desert.
That Indian dude says, a city that has a citadel that...
I should have shouted Allahu Akbar.
A city that has a citadel that houses wealthy IT companies and technocratic elites surrounded by a moat of human poverty and feces. Am I describing San Francisco or Bangalore?
Yeah. Or L.A. and Escape from L.A. Let's see here. Come on.
Sophistical Autistical says, the F-35 is a production goat fuck.
Oh, it is.
Some people think we should cancel it, restart F-22 production, and license the Swedish Gripen as a good enough platform for our low end. What would be your play?
The uniform aspect of it is what rankles me, is the idea that it's basically from now on, we're not going to have F-18s, we're not going to have F-16s, we're not going to have whatever. We're just going to have different variants of the same aircraft.
Orbital lasers.
Yes.
That's the future.
I will be right back, actually.
Don't expect me to play elevator music for you guys. I have no fucking idea what to do when he leaves. Just sit here, twiddle my thumbs, drink my Coke. Play Sabaton. No. I mean, I probably could look it up, but then I would lose chat. Top Gun trailer. Did they release a trailer for the new Top Gun yet? No, it's not a handlebar. My favorite plane? Shit. The Blackbird. What is it? SR-71? Yeah, you guys didn't know that? Tom Cruise signed up for it. I don't know how far along it is in production, but Eurofighter. I'm not familiar. No one has a Bronson stash. That one was exclusive to the man himself. SR-71 is the pumpkin spice latte of military aircraft. I'm not sure how to take that.
All right.
I feel attacked.
You feel attack helicoptered.
Yes.
Yes. Have to have the flight gloves.
Oh my god, he put the fucking gloves
You
on.
have to have the flight gloves!
Ugh.
It doesn't feel right otherwise. All right.
Now you're gonna blame the fact that you crashed on that, huh?
Well, I mean, I wasn't wearing them before. That was just plain suckage. Hey! The mission's complete through no help of mine. Mission complete! Woohoo!
Oh yeah, do the barrel roll now.
Do it. There we go. What the hell? All right, quit. Sweet.
Stop pushing buttons.
All right. Okay, ladies and gents.
Oh right. What would be your play on that situation?
Oh, the F-35?
F-35.
Yeah, I think the issue was really the standardization. It's basically globalism, the aircraft. When you really break it down. It's like, instead of having F-18s and F-16s and F-whatever, we're going to have one plane that's going to have a bunch of different variants. And that was their first mistake, because no plane is going to be that variable to be able to do absolutely everything. Plus, for some reason, the military has a hard-on for VTOL. And I don't know why they keep wedging VTOL onto these fucking things. You can already take off from an aircraft carrier just fine and land on one just fine. It's more expensive to do the VTOL. I guess there are certain situations where it would make sense, but, like, I don't know. It's just...
And in certain situations, I've heard that VTOL landing and like it's not reliable.
It's not reliable
like
at all.
You actually get more crashes that way.
Yeah, because the exhaust from the VTOL can actually feed, like the hot air can actually feed back into the VTOL engines and can stall them out. If you're if you're close enough to the ground, or there's like an arc around you, or there's specific situations where you could really fuck up your aircraft.
Oh, not VTOL, but S-TOVL?
Yeah, whatever the fuck that
Yeah,
is.
whatever it's called. I mean, that's splitting hairs. Come on. Where did I leave off? But what
I mean,
would
the
you do?
F-22 was a bit of a boondoggle to begin with, to be honest.
But what would you do to remedy the situation? He says, restart F-22 production and license the Swedish Gripen as a good enough platform for our low-end, question mark? Like, what would you do?
If you're going to design something, you should design it for that specific role. I think the Navy needs its aircraft, and the Air Force needs its aircraft. The Air Force needs their bombers. The Air Force needs their dogfighters, right? The Navy needs their bombers. The Navy needs their dogfighters. That's what I'm getting at here. Instead of having one aircraft to rule them all, if they're going to design a new aircraft, then they need to design it for those reasons. That's what the F-18 was designed for, the F-14, whatever. Those were used. They could dogfight and dogfight pretty well, although the F-14 was admittedly a little bit better of a dogfighter than the F-18. But they're mostly bombers, right? That's mostly what they're doing. They're mostly taking out ground targets with the aim and so forth.
Sorry, I hit the mic there.
Yeah.
But yeah, people point out the Harrier.
Yeah.
Something like that. Marshall Arborist says, "Evening, gents. Thanks for keeping me company while I sample my whiskey collection. Have you ever heard of Pelec?
Don't know
Oh,
what the hell.
Pelike. Pelike.
Is that a soccer player?
And do you have any opinions on YouTubers that do power metal covers of random shit?
No. No, I don't really listen to any of them.
So do you know anything about Pelike?
Nope.
Sorry.
I do
man.
know a guy named Torzalon who does good metal covers of video game music. He did some music for the Hate Bid podcast back in the day.
Malroadkill, welcome back, sir, says, "Howdy, T-Chan and Fist Senpai. Thanks for your advice. I got a Valerian collection inbound.
Nice!
What is it about industrial music that you hate so much?"
It sounds fake and processed and gross. It's right there in the name, industrial. It sounds too computerized. It sounds too regimented. It's fucking garbage. Is it trying to send me on the same mission?
Autism is Unstoppable says, gave their lives on the steps of...
No. I need to take out a control unit. No, this is a different mission. Okay, yeah, the target is a recently identified command and control unit southwest. This is your primary target. Use radio command engage mission and rejoin to ensure your wingman attacks the planned target. You will be part of a strike package consisting of fighter escort. We got some F-14 Tomcats in here. And F-18Cs. With avalanche flight reports enabled in your gameplay options. Calls from package members will be limited to the following information: escort and SEAD. I don't know what the fuck that means. I still haven't taken all of the training, by the way. As you could tell from the kamikaze run a moment ago.
That's okay, just wing it. Everything will be fine. I mean, you've only crashed once.
Well, flight sims are more fun to watch when the person isn't trained. Let's be real. No, I've done a little over half of the tutorials. I haven't even gotten through all the weapons, which is why you're noticing I'm using like sidewinders and front-mounted air-to-air guns a lot more than anything else.
Where did
It's
I
a
leave
beautiful bird, though.
off? Autism is
Or a beautiful bug.
Autism is Unstoppable says, gave their lives on the steps to heaven. Thy will be done.
Fuck yeah.
Only a ninja can stop a ninja.
Yes!
You've answered this question before, but it has been a while. Fuck you too says, how do you do your rants? Do you write a script, presumably, or do you just go off the cuff?
No, actually somewhere in between. I do bullet point outline. because I need room to improvise, but I also want to say specific things, usually like a joke or something, just to keep me on topic, because as you may have noticed on these streams, I tend to wander far afield of the topic if given the opportunity. So I'll generally kind of talk through what I want to do while I'm doing something banal, like washing dishes or something, you know, something that doesn't require a lot of brain power. I'll just kind of talk through my rant, and then inevitably I'll arrive at like a joke or a punchline or something, and then I'll just write that down as like a bullet point. And then I'll go on about my day, and then I'll talk through it a little more, and then I'll come back, you know. So basically over the course of a few days or over a day, depending on how hot the topic is, I'll sit down and hash out generally between 3 and 6 bullet points, and then I'll sit down and record it. You know, so I'll have like a document. Here's the thing. I couldn't script it if I wanted to. Not that there's anything wrong with scripting. I mean, Dennis Miller scripted all of his rants. But I couldn't script if I wanted to because my eyes don't work. So I couldn't really see a giant document or like a cue card or something at that distance. Plus, I'm not very good at reading out loud. I have this weird thing. I don't know if any of you guys have this. You remember back in like high school when you'd be in like reading class and the teacher would be like, okay, now you're going to read this paragraph, and then you're going to read this paragraph out loud, and the whole class would like read a chapter out of a book out loud.
Yeah.
And you do like one paragraph at a time. Well, I learned while doing that as a fucking high school student that whenever I try to read it out loud, I yawn. I don't know fucking why. It's like a mental block or something. But yeah, I just can't read out loud. It's just doesn't work for me. If it works for other people, that's great. There's talent involved in that too. But yeah, bullet points for me work best because they're a nice middle ground.
Mr. Mephisto donated 20. Thank you very much. Biggest waste for a small... God damn it. It's doing it again. Biggest waste for a small return. Star Citizen or the $2 billion park bathroom in California?
The F-35.
Godspeed and waste some commies who won't date anyone under a 6-figure income.
Was it really $2 billion?
Was that really $2 billion?
I thought it was $1 million. I mean, I could believe it. But it wasn't it like a park bathroom in New York, and it was $1 million. I think John Stossel did like a video about that recently or whatever.
It couldn't have been $2 billion.
Yeah,
it was $2 million. Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, which is ridiculous for a park bathroom. Are you shitting? It's like a fucking concrete bunker. But that's how many permits, and that's how much the state has to take its cut. And what the fuck does that say? Because the state is paying for it to begin with. So the state is paying itself. What the fuck? All right.
Patchouli says, if you were stuck playing mediocre flight sim ports on console, which would it be, and why is it Microprose's F-15 Strike Eagle 2 for the Genesis?
I don't remember any mediocre console sims. Top Gun on the NES.
There you go.
Up, left. Select.
Boom.
Woohoo! All right. Look at that beauty. Okay. Adjust our stab. Actually, let's do our checklist. Flight checklist. My wings down. Yep. All right. Seat arm. I think we're good. 45,000. Increase stab to 17. HUD. No. Let's go HSI. And, do I need to do TACAN? I'll wait till I'm airborne this time. Let's make sure I'm set for it. Where's she at? Oh, there it is. OPR, okay. Good. Let's do it. And yes, you do have a whole map there that gives you more detailed terrain information. And it does interact with this. You can zoom out. Boom. Zoom in. Cycle through your map sizes there.
I love the delay. It's
Yep.
very real.
It's legit. It's legit. Okay. Let's arm before we do anything. And that would be highly irregular in the actual Navy. All right. Woohoo.
Full-time Fader would like to know any chance that this is the final year of Blizzard and Activision, of them being together?
Oh, of that union?
Maybe?
I don't know.
Because as
Activision-
long as Blizzard has fucking StarCraft and World of Warcraft, they're not going anywhere. But
It's-
Activision,
Yeah. The partnership between the two, I could see. I could see dissolving at some point. Let's slow down a little.
Daisy Ridley's acting talent would like to know opinion on the band 3 Inches of Blood.
I got one of their albums for free once, and it was so forgettable, I can't even remember what it was called.
Well,
All right. Oh, we got MiGs in the sky. Waste some filthy fucking red, shall we? And now when you go into a dogfight, generally, you want to bring up the HUD on your left here too, in case your instrumentation here goes out.
I Hate Liberals says,
Also, you can actually adjust the intensity of the HUD.
that's neat.
You just
Is that actually in the cockpit?
That's in the actual cockpit.
Wow.
Yeah, you can do all that actually. You have all these inside lights. You can fuck with them too. You can go to nighttime lighting. Yeah, actually, you can go day-night.
Neat. I Hate Liberals would like to know, my nursing school went on lockdown yesterday. A guy got kicked out last year and called in a bomb threat and posted that he was going to shoot his teacher.
Called in an Aquaman threat.
Girl pissed herself while trapped in class.
Jesus.
Wow, that sounds awful.
Zoom out so we can see behind us a little. Okay. Alright. What do we have here? That's my Sidewinder, it looks like. We have Loft. That would be ideal, I think. Loft, you can fire unguided and it will take out your enemy. This is no joke.
Synagoth would like to know, would you ever do a Mayhem or Burzum Mythos, and if not, why do you dislike said bands? If you don't do a Mythos on them, you dislike them.
I love Mayhem. I do not care for those. Is that a baddie? Can't tell. I think it might be. Got him! Fire it! Fire it! Here goes the aim. This missile here is no joke. But I think he may have fired chaff. Let's see. What is my missile doing? What the fuck are you doing? Oh, he's a ways away. Doesn't anybody have any missiles? Yeah, I may have just fired too far away. Okay, fine. Let's switch to Sidewinder. Here we go. Oh! Fire back. Oh, I think my aim is closing on him. Oh, he's not down yet. Switch to cannons.
Oh!
Oh!
That
That's done. Highway to the danger zone. I'm not gonna crash into the ground, although I am going way too fast. Get a few shots off before I have to pull up.
Altitude. Altitude.
Let's get over there. And actually, I need to change my fire rate. You can actually change between high or low. It's not a huge difference. Now, this is like an air-to-air gun, though. I'm trying to remember how I switched to air-to-ground. I have used the air-to-ground gun, but it was like my most recent tutorial, and I am blanking on it for some reason. Is it the M50, maybe? I don't know.
Gravedigger says 2 out of 3 competing my last super shackles. Would you ever wear a pair of Sabaton's IRL?
Whoa! Whoa! 2 more MiGs!
Perhaps this is not the best time.
Bogeys! Pull some hard G's. No, keep going, keep going. Okay, I think they're more on this heading. Shit, 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 shit. Yeah, I'm heading toward him. Alright. Let's go with that aim again. Throttle the fuck up.
I'm gonna sneak one in here. Gravedigger, 2 out of 3 competing my last super shackles. Would you ever wear a pair of Sabaton's IRL? Also, do you have a P.O. box for a blacksmith I know?
For a blacksmith? An African-American smith? For what? Why would a blacksmith need to send me something? I'm a little concerned.
Didn't someone offer to make you a dagger once?
I vaguely recall this. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Why am I not picking this guy up on my radar? He's right in front of me. I can see him. You know what? Fuck this. He's right in front of me.
But no, neither of us owns a P.O. box. Sadly enough.
This will track him. Despite the lack of lock. Oh, nope. It was dead. Damn. Okay, maybe I'll switch to guns. There's a bandit. Where's he at? There he is. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. There he is. I don't know why he's not showing up on my radar. Come on, come on. Oh, fuck! Fuck, 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 fuck. Gotta get an angle on him. Pulling some serious G's here. Come on. MAC radar. 70. Oh, fuck. UFC. 32. Oh. 32. All right.
The AG Iggy says the AIM-7M requires lock. It's a semi-active missile.
Oh, okay.
What
Gotcha.
you're thinking of is the AIM-120 AMRAAM,
Thank you. The AMRAAM is what I was
which
thinking.
is an active radar missile.
Gotcha. Did he get wasted? I think somebody wasted him.
Oh, your teammates were watching your back.
Dude, they're no joke. They're no joke. These guys will help your ass. Yeah, they wasted him. Good shit. Good shit. There's my carrier.
Darth Dragon says, as I watch this, I'm also watching Once Upon a Time in the West. It's an epic movie. I enjoy it. Thank you, Razor and Terran, for recommending it.
Yeah, it's good shit.
It's an amazing movie. I have to get a copy of it myself. I have yet to buy it. White Wolf says,
I am turning in the wrong direction.
thoughts on Bethesda rushing out Elder Scrolls 6 to offset 76.
People are predicting that. I haven't heard any confirmation that's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
I think they're going to rush out Starfield, if anything. Although it won't be rushed. They've been working on it for years. So, they're definitely going to be looking to recover. It's just hilarious because Elder Scrolls has gotten so fucking casualized. Meanwhile, if you're playing Red Dead 2, it's got RPG simulation aspects that Daggerfall had. You know what I mean? Like, it's Cowboy Daggerfall. Absolutely nuts. Same thing with Kingdom Come Deliverance. Those kind of games have come back. And Bethesda look like a bunch of fucking knobs for saying that they don't work in modern games. Alright, cool. Good. Let's rejoin our carrier here. He's in that direction. And actually, let's... what was the TCN on this?
Ace and Jessen would like
I think
to know,
it's,
did you ever consider trying out for the United States Air Force?
yeah, I even took the ASVAB test, and I had a fucking recruiter, like, camping in my asshole my last year of high school. But I had heard from a friend who wound up flying the F-22 for a while, actually. He joined the Air Force. He was talking about how basically you need 20/20 vision without glasses or contacts or anything in order to be able to actually fly. And I knew I would get stuck behind a desk or something, so I went ahead and passed that one up. Because I didn't want to do a desk job in the Air Force. I wanted to fly. Straight up. Alright. But yeah, that guy wound up flying, I think, the first wave of F-22s, or... yeah, I think F-22s. Where are you at here? There's the Stennis.
Hellhammer fan says, play Hell Patrol by Priest now.
Really should. Da-da-da.
Asim says, my glasses are what kept me out of the RAF.
Yeah. Same here. I can't... my eyeballs, they do not work. As I said earlier in the question about rants. Where is my carrier? Aha! There it is. Which direction do I need to approach it from? I think the one I'm actually in. Let's turn about and drop altitude. Sweet. This game is bitchin', folks. It's pricey. It costs a lot of dollars on Steam, but it is worth it. It is in-depth. The multiplayer is a lot of fun. Go away, caution light.
Iviru says, do you consider a Bigor Fractal Possession a good album? Did you find or know?
Fractal Possession? Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Abigor hasn't released a whole lot of utterly crap music. Like, they've stayed ahead of the curve. Oliver Hazard Pair. What the fuck? Where did I lose my fucking carrier? What the fuck? No. Just need to turn a little more. There it is. Okay, I should probably let them know. F5.
Pulse 1-1.
And continuing, did you find or know a band that sounds like it, or more like channeling the quintessence of Satan? I enjoy both a lot.
Mayhem nowadays does a lot of stuff that sounds like that. I don't think that's a coincidence either. I think they were inspired by them. Is it this direction that I need to land on the fucker? I think it's this one.
Demaster says,
I'm gonna laugh if I fucking...
I asked for misanthropic and nihilistic bands in the last stream, not misogynistic. Not misogynist, but thanks for the suggestions anyway. I forget what we suggested.
I think he was talking about... I think I recommended Manowar Pleasure Slave.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you asked for misogynistic music, so... Read!
Pixelation
Reading
says,
is fundamental. Terran Goose.
Shut up.
Talk to me, Goose.
Pixelation says, get the 14 so T-Goose can hit all your switches from behind.
Oh, no. Where's the John Stennis? I don't actually have to land for the record. I'm pretty much risking life and limb for no reason.
S Serpent 21 says, when I learned Movie Bob actually gets paid for his work, I asked to see a check,
come
and
on.
sure enough, a check for services rendered, $15.
What? Oh man, I'm going in way too fast. Oh, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Yeah, I knew I was gonna bounce right off. You have to be under 300, at least.
Yeah,
You can sometimes get away with 300 or so, but if you're any more than that, do I still have a book down? Yeah, I do. Okay, let's come about. Let's
Try that again.
Do a loop-de-loop. I think I'm low on fuel. Am I low on fuel?
Pixelation says,
I mean, it doesn't matter. Like I said, I could quit right now and the mission would still be completed. In fact, I think I'm going to do that because I don't want to lose my kill.
Let's do a big block here because we're a bit behind.
Do it.
Pixelation says, carrier TCN is 74X. You put in 76.
Yeah, that's what that's what I figured.
ICLS is 11. Inferno Chill says, been great watching lefties sad about Bolsonaro as kicking teachers overnight. Ass-kicking teachers overnight. After his swearing in.
Yeah, how'd you like that? Speaking of teachers, the story coming out where Red for Ed, which had sworn up and down, Arizona Republicans had been saying, hey, you know these guys are socialists. These guys really aren't like teachers' rights advocates. They're just fucking socialists that want to take over Arizona. And it turned out the guy who organized Red for... They kept swearing up and down, no, we're not socialists. This is just for teachers. It's just for teachers. It's just for teachers. Then it comes out that the guy who organized the whole fucking thing he's like a keynote speaker at the socialist convention. Holy fucking shit, people. God damn. I hope you enjoy your $100 car renewal, because you can thank Red for Ed for that.
And sad about Bolsonaro ass-kicking teachers over.
Oh, I see what.
Yeah, very good.
I see what you did there.
AOC, S-Serpent21 says, AOC was dancing to celebrate her first bread line.
God, what a bunch of AstroTurf horse shit. It originally leaks in an anonymous post. It leaks in an anonymous post, that video. And then all of a sudden, all the rhinos take the bait, and they're like, how dare she dance? And now she's trying to act like fucking Kevin Bacon in Footloose. You know, the town elders don't want me to dance. It's like, no, you fucking bitch, you're a socialist. That's why people will be too hungry to dance if you get your way. You don't understand, bitch. So they're doing that to deflect. It's totally AstroTurfed. I'm calling it now. It's a fucking Democrat psyop. Straight up. They leaked that themselves because they needed positive press for her.
Thy
Because if you
Raven.
leave her to talk,
Yeah, just
every
have her
time
talk.
she has an interview, did you see that softball interview she had on the fucking NewsHour?
I don't pay attention to her.
The PBS
You're letting me lose?
NewsHour, bro. The PBS NewsHour could not be any more sympathetic to a leftist cause. You know what I mean? And this chick, all she asks, all the host asks is, so these are all great programs that you're proposing. How would you raise the funds? And she fucking loses it. She falls apart. She didn't have any answer at all.
Of course not.
And this is with a sympathetic host. Gang, like, stop talking about her fucking dancing. Let her destroy herself with her own fucking words. Jesus, don't take the bait and make the same mistake the fucking Democrats made with Trump, where they thought, oh, Trump's just a goof, we'll take the piss out of him 24/7. Well, the problem is, Trump isn't a fucking goof. He knows exactly what he's doing. And as soon as you step to him, he has an excuse to put you in the fucking dirt. All right? Ocasio-Cortez is a socialistic shitheel, but she is not dumb. She is not dumb. Let her destroy herself.
Thy Raven Wing says, almost every time I discuss immigration with a lefty, I get the you're more likely to be offed by a white guy mass shooter line.
God.
What's the proper
Yeah, I
rebuttal?
remember. My favorite thing in the world, and this is a total aside, is when I get, oh, Razor, why do you dress like a school shooter? It's like, yeah, you remember all those times the metalheads in leather jackets and bullet belts shut up the fucking school? Oh, wait! That was less than fucking 0 times. Every time someone shoots up a school, it's some fucking aspie who looks like a goddamn normie. Like, who doesn't, like, the original school shooters, not even the original school shooters, the copycat school shooters.
Yeah.
The Columbine guys. Like, they were accused of listening to Marilyn Manson. They didn't even fucking listen to Marilyn Manson. It didn't even happen.
It was them video games.
It's mostly just geeks that are shooting up fucking schools, gang. What the fuck are you talking about? But yeah, that whole fucking thing. The next time somebody hits you with that horse shit, point out a little city by the name of San Bernardino. Point out the U.S. Navy Yard shooting. Point out the D.C. area sniper, for fuck's sake. Point out the Dallas sniper. It's not just white guys, gang.
Stealth Creations says, laughing at liberals video journalist has Oregon appeals case where he cannot defend against not a threat Antifa, yet legally can win with police. Thoughts?
Well, I did not understand any of that. What was that?
It's really shortened. Here, if you want to read it.
Okay. Laughing at liberals video journalist has Oregon appeals case where he cannot defend against not a threat Antifa, yet legally can with police. thoughts. I haven't seen the video. I'd have to understand the context of what you're talking about there. It sounds like you're saying Antifa, there was a defense of some kind where Antifa are not a threat, but the police are? Am I understanding that correctly?
Yeah, it's not really worded very well.
Yeah, that was...
Flint,
Use your words!
Flint, Michigan Slip and Slides, which has one of the best fucking names I've ever seen, donates 20.
Thanks, Romney!
Says, do you think after this Cortez dancing fiasco, conservative media and pundits have caught on to the media trick of acting like there are millions of people outraged when no one actually is?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
Or will it keep working?
I've seen a few people take the bait, but mostly they're kind of mocking that it's such a non-issue. I think it was... Who was it? Red State, or was it... I think it was Town Hall. Or maybe Daily Wire posted the video and just kind of said something like, this is a total non-issue or something like that. Like, why is everyone freaking out about it? That's encouraging to see. Because it seems like most of the actual conservatives, like not even the most boomerific conservatives are really taking the bait. Like if you look at, like who's a boomer-ass fucking... Bill Mitchell! Right? Is there a bigger boomer in conservative politics than fucking Bill Mitchell? Bill Mitchell didn't even take the fucking bait. So who the fuck was taking the bait here? You know what I mean? It seems like it was an absolute false flag. That term actually applies here. It was a false flag. You know what it really reminds me of, actually? I was just thinking about it last night. The milkshake shit. With the one comic book writer. The whole comic gate... milkshake bullshit, which I called as a fucking false flag at the time. I fucking stand by it. It stank to high heavens of fucking AstroTurf. But it's just an excuse for them to play the victim. And the fact that Twitter pushed the Ocasio-Cortez dancing dog shit like 15 minutes after the story broke. I mean, when's the last time Twitter spotlighted a fucking conservative story? Really?
Yeah, that whole...
Come the fuck on.
Did you see that shit yesterday, that impeach the MF hashtag that was going around?
Yep, well, yeah.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
But I'm just saying, like, that just stinks. That stinks.
Mark Hod says, I've heard Bolsonaro's finance minister mentioned dropping BRICs and forming a trade pact between the three largest Christian nations, Brazil, Russia, and the USA.
Yeah.
Sounds really cool to me. Thoughts?
Could be. Could be. I mean, I'm not a big fan of globalist alliances, but you know.
Let's see. Dylan Killens.
Here's the problem. All the globalists are allied to begin with, so you kind of have to have some kind of solidarity if you hope to retain your sovereignty in any appreciable regard.
The EU is forming a fucking army.
They sure are.
I mean, it's getting to the point where we're going to have to draw a line and start making allies.
They're doing that spooky ass shit with the fucking microchips. I mean, it's
Article 13 and all that shit.
Ugh.
I mean, god damn.
I literally have not sat in an Su-25. You guys want to watch me fumble fuck around?
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
What?
Check out the language.
Is this a Russian plane and it's giving you the mission
dude,
debrief in Russian?
That is fucking awesome.
That's fucking... God damn.
That is rad as shit. That is really cool. Yeah, I literally have not flown this plane yet. I wonder if the instructions would be in goddamn Russian. That would be hilarious.
Oh, the lady that tells you how to... Oh my god.
Right.
Like, just fucking go.
Right.
Try. Oh my god. That's great. That's attention to detail. I like that.
BFM MiG-1. Whoa, I didn't... Jesus, I didn't realize I was selecting a goddamn mission.
Dylan Killen asks, can Sabaton be your wingman anytime?
Nobody beats the Iceman.
Gordito Jin says, glad to see Terran...
Terran Goose.
Oh, sorry. I'm not saying it. Glad to see Terran dodged being dragged away by the Krampus Christmas demon again this year. When the day inevitably does happen and it bursts through the door, I'm sure it will be Eve's best Christmas ever.
What? I don't even know what that is in a reference to.
Oh, the Krampus? It's a Christmas demon.
Okay.
Dean Thomas says, does Razor Ton like RazörFist?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, wow, you're just in the air.
Yeah, I am just in the fucking air. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I am gonna get shot down. Whoa, blacking out there. Okay, there we go. I'm in a dangerous way. I didn't even mean to do this. And I don't have any apparent armaments that I can see. I think I think I left. Let's try that again. I think there was probably a part where I could pick my loadout, and I didn't take it.
What's that flashing?
I know. Okay.
Wes Lindstrom says, Skyrim and Fallout 4 were such God King hits that Bethesda could take dozens of shits and still stay afloat. Just look at Sega with Sonic.
No kidding. Yeah, Fallout 76 is a big old bomb. Big old bomb. On the plus side, if I had to guess, I would say Fallout 76 probably didn't cost that much to make because it was mostly Fallout 4 bullshit. Like, it was mostly just Fallout 4.
They just stretched it.
Yeah. Incidentally, I just started the DLC on Fallout 4.
Oh?
The Far Harbor, which is pretty cool, actually. It's a pretty good DLC.
Chris W. says, donates about 20 and says, thanks for all you do, Razor, particularly the Sabbath mythos. I almost said Sabaton.
And I got a nice little mythos about to follow it right down the pike. I actually have two.
Attention, Bajoran workers.
I actually have two.
Any hints?
They're big? I'm not giving it away. I'm not giving it away. They've been teased.
Thanks for all you do, particularly the Sabbath mythos. Even though you are bafflingly wrong about Seventh Star.
Oh, fuck you, man. Well, if I'm bafflingly wrong, then I guess Tony Iommi is 50 times more bafflingly wrong because he has repeatedly stated on the record that it's one of his favorite records, which is probably why he wound up working with Glenn Hughes 2 more times and is about to work with him again. So take it up with Iommi, titwank.
Big Chungus says, are there any cliches and moments in anime that you wish weeaboos think actually happened in Japan?
Whoa, what is... There we go. Radar lock of any kind? No. Woohoo! This is just practice, by the way. You can keep going.
Oh.
Ooh!
Well, I mean, I already asked. Do I need to repeat it? Are there any cliches in moments in anime that you wish weeaboos think actually happened in Japan?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Like, shit that they see in anime that they think, oh, wow, that really happened in Japan
Oh!
history?
There's a lot of misconceptions. I mean, the idea that there's, like, panty vending machines and stuff like that is a big misconception. They only have those in, like, adult boutique stores and stuff. You know, they're in, like, 1 or 2 places. It doesn't exist.
Brothers constantly having sex with their sisters.
Well, that too. Well, that's probably a little closer to the mark. Dude, the rate of sexual deviancy in Japan is really, really high.
Massive nosebleeds. Oh, he gives some examples. Massive nosebleeds, sailor uniforms everywhere, etc.
No, right.
I, for one, wish
Look at that
they'd...
joystick. Let's do a pilot game.
I, for one, wish they'd stop thinking that they can become Ryu after one class in karate.
Yeah. Is there anything more cringy than like the dudes with the YouTube channels who are like, now I'll do a karate demonstration, and they've got like.
Oh, but they make
They've
for
got
the
like
best
the
videos.
They've got like the Ramone Pocky gut of the century going on. They got the karate gi that they got when they were 13 years old.
Did you ever see the video, the fat one that was in his backyard and he had his katana? And he tried to...
How many times was it folded?
And he tried to stab a water bottle and he couldn't do it.
Oh,
it's fucking
that's
hilarious.
beautiful. That's beautiful.
Mercenary X21 says, speaking of rusting, did you hear about what happened to Emperor Lemon? He was doing a video on how wrestling was the last bastion of theater and the WWE copyright striked it. He got his video back up, but it's shorter than the last one.
Well, he's not the only one who has dealt with that. One of my episodes of the Russo rebuttal was actually, I think the first one was copyright claimed by Hornet and the WWE. Jim Cornette had such a spurg fit over that video because I bashed the shit out of Cornette that he fucking flagged that shit, and so did the WWE. They both did, and then I think what I did was I edited the parts that had the particular clips that were claimed. And then I gave it back to them. They re-uploaded it, and now it's up. But yeah, Cornette and WWE, they both take down videos that disagree with them. They both pull a fucking mundane Matt.
I think I've said this before, but I cannot stand YouTube's policy where the people striking it get to decide what the fuck copyright law is.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. That's the thing that drives me the most nuts. And the thing is, it's not even really YouTube's fault as much as I want to be mad at YouTube. It's honestly Viacom's fault. Because Viacom is the whole reason we have the YouTube copyright ID system, whatever, because Viacom leveled this huge lawsuit years back. Everybody knows the story. They leveled this huge lawsuit against YouTube, and then it's still technically ongoing. It hasn't been resolved. So basically what YouTube did was they instituted the copyright claim system and the content ID system as a way of saying, hey, look, we're doing our due diligence. You know, look, we're trying to comply with all the things they're accusing us of beforehand. The idea being, you know, maybe they'll get the judge to throw it out. But the judge hasn't thrown it out, as far as I know. So it's still ongoing, and YouTube is killing half of their content creators as a result of it. Okay, I think this is a pure fighter sweep. I think we're just wasting fighters here.
Russian Federation? I will sub if you read my name. Okay.
До свидания. Sorry,
I spill my drink. Let's see.
X-Men.
Andrew Spader says, just finished Matt Wagner's The Death of Margot Lane.
Oh, it's so good. I cut an entire video about that, a review of The Shadow, The Death of Margot Lane, and then just didn't put it up. I just sat on it. It's still sitting there.
It was good. What movie will grace the film noir archives next?
I don't know. There's a number of candidates, and I have a couple partially written. those ones are scripted. Like actual reviews and film noir archives and stuff like that, those are actually scripted. I should specify to the person who was asking about rants. It's just the rants and parts and Metal Mythos. Obviously, I can't really do that. Anything I do on camera, really, I can't do with a script. But yeah, I have that one partially plotted out. I think I have I don't know, a good third of it. I want to shorten them down a little bit because I feel like the Third Man one, which unfortunately you can't watch on YouTube anymore, I feel like that one got a little big. Got a little big. Yes, I realize that's a contradiction in terms. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is pure Top Gun here. You have the sunset. Yeah. You got the fucking F-18s on the runway. This is just pure America, fuck yeah, is it not? Okay, as always, you want to increase your stab.
Noet Soul donates 20 and just wants to remind you, Razor, stay frosty and always check your 6.
Yes, sir. I've only been shot down once, so we're doing all right. We're doing all right. I've crashed once, been shot down once. We're all right. Okay,
Black Bull 77 says, Razor, is there any good walkthroughs for Kingdom Come that you would recommend for beginners? And when will we see the turds of 2018? Oh, shit.
Oh, man. Well, you know what? We actually had a number of good games in 2018. It was actually a pretty good year, to be honest. We got Kingdom Come Deliverance. We got BattleTech. We got Red Dead 2. I mean, there was some good stuff. And there was some bad stuff.
What should I go with this time? I already did X4 and X5.
Well, I got the whole collection there.
Maybe I
Okay,
should go
let's
back and make it retro.
switch to attack radar. All right. And cool. Let's do it. Woo! Whoa. A little bit of a draft there. Yeah, there's a strong wind out here. It's really realistic too, in that if you fire a missile, your aircraft starts leaning to one side. So you don't have the same weight on the wing. Stuff like that. Just little details like that are really, really cool. Let's come about here and
Russian.
Oh, that's a lot of MiGs.
Russian Federation says, you dare make vodka jokes?
All right, let's get. Look at that. Almost perfect G there.
Oh, and did you answer the whole Kingdom Come?
By the way, a little flight tip there. You want your G to be around the same as your velocity. So if you're going 450 and you're turning, you want your G to be around 4.5. But what's that?
Did you answer about the good walkthroughs for Kingdom Come that you would recommend?
I haven't gone through any walkthrough. I haven't used a walkthrough at all. That kind of kills the magic of a game like that.
Yeah, honestly, just
you want to explore, man.
yeah, explore, look around, experiment.
Okay. Oh, we got Tomcats with us.
Patchouli says,
They retired the last F-14, right, in 2006?
I do not recall.
I want to say. I don't think there are any left in service except in Iran, obviously. Iran has tons of Tomcats.
Patchouli says the F-35 is the Fallout 76 of fighters.
Oh, what a mess. What a mess.
Poorly designed and barely functional.
That's why they're still largely using F-18s in the Navy. It's why, you know.
Simon Stevens says in 2004. Or Jay Center says 2008.
Oh, okay.
DEFCON says 06. Can you guys get your fucking facts right?
Let's Can we have a meeting?
I asked for very little here.
All right.
I actually did the
Let's,
Italian hand gesture.
Let's do some Star Fox shit here, shall we? Let's, flight.
Engine right. Engine right. Engine left.
Whoa.
Engine left.
Okay, go line abreast. What do I want to say here? Let's go wedge.
Not big.
Woohoo! Yep, we're gonna do some Star Fox shit. We're gonna do a formation. Here they come. I love it.
9:22:06.
Oh, this game is awesome. Like I said, it's pricey, and so is the Hornet expansion. They do go on sale on occasion. So if you see it on sale and it still looks a little pricey, it might be worth going for. It's still pretty good. And you get a lot of playtime out of it. Even though the campaign is relatively brief, like you can go back and play these and do them a different way every time, as you can clearly see. Okay.
Marshall Arborist says,
I have that. I don't have that. Oh, yes, I do.
I've heard that one of the biggest goat fucks to the F-35 program was making it compatible with the Marine Corps need for VTOL.
Yeah.
As someone that just got out of said organization, I totally believe we'd be the ones to make it unnecessarily complicated.
Again, it's the VTOL shit. It's kind of the same thing as what happened. Was the F-35 the one where they did the documentary, which I watched, where it was the two major contractors were Lockheed Martin and Boeing, and they were both competing for the winning design on the F-35. I liked the Boeing model a lot more than the Lockheed Martin model. A lot more. It had better turn radius. I think it could carry more. It was just better. But they had such a boner for VTOL. Apparently the Boeing model was really unreliable. And I can't remember if this is the F-22 or the F-35. I want to say it's probably the 35. But yeah, that was why the Boeing model was disqualified, even though it was objectively a better aircraft. And that right there tells you all you need to know. They were literally disqualifying good aircraft just because they didn't meet the requirements for VTOL. Fuck? What? It was a missile! I was like, what is that? Is that an aircraft?
It's still good. It's still good.
It's still good!
You might want to eject.
I don't think I can. Whoops. What just happened? Oh, I pushed something. What did I push? What did I push? That was hilarious, though.
Metahumanoid
Well,
says...
we were doing good, pretty good. Let's try that again.
Metahumanoid says,
That was
this
great.
game looks pretty dope, and it would be even more dope if it has online multiplayer mode.
It does indeed.
Well...
Yeah. It does indeed. Let's try this again. That was awesome.
Now that's a lot of damage. Yes, Zachary.
This baby can take temperatures of up to 9,000 degrees. All right.
Joseph Burton says, I'm glad to hear you're playing Ace Combat 7. Have you played any of the predecessors?
Yeah.
Ace Combat
No,
4,
look
5,
out.
and 0 are the holy trinity of the series, and they brought back the same writer and producer for 7.
I don't see what's wrong with 6. I enjoyed the shit out of 6. I'm actually looking at an Ace Combat 6 poster right now. But yeah, they're all good.
He donates again and says, if you pre-order Ace Combat 7 on the PS4, they're giving you the PS2 port of Ace Combat 5 on PS4 for free. And it won't be available for a general release afterward. I did not know that.
That's neat.
Thomas
Okay,
Meadow-
let's turn and burn. Let's waste these MiG fucks. I think that actually might have come from a SAM and not from an aircraft.
Thomas Meadows says, thoughts on the mini-bosses?
I like the mini bosses. They were kind of one of the first to really cover video game music. go TCN again. There we go, gang. And let's go attack radar so we don't get jumped again.
Danny numero 6 says favorite blues guitarist.
Maybe Joe Bonamassa. Yeah, probably Bonamassa, actually.
Vinny Farmer says, just saw
wrong way.
Bohemian Rhapsody with Pops the other week.
Yeah.
Thought of making a review on it? Question mark.
Yeah, I wasn't super impressed.
Oh, did you actually see it?
Yeah, it's, you know, it is what it is. It definitely takes some license. It definitely could have been a better film. It definitely, you know, it really drives home what I think Sacha Baron Cohen was talking about with the movie and why he left. He was supposed to originally play Freddie Mercury, and they wound up going with the weird guy, the guy with the weird face, from fucking Until Dawn.
Oh, yeah. Pixelation.
And, he was talking about how, you know, that Sacha Baron Cohen wanted it to be a real dark, dramatic picture, and he wanted to end with Freddie Mercury dying and like actually talk about the story, and Queen wanted it to be all about how they were still amazing and relevant in the modern day, and like basically kind of make it a Queen picture.
Can't it just be a celebration of the man's life? Can we just not leave it at that?
But he wound up leaving over those creative differences, and while I do agree, I don't think we need to make it about Freddie Mercury's illness and death. Like, at the same time, you do have to talk about that. Like, that shit actually happened, and they kind of skip over that, and a bunch of stuff happens out of sequence in the fucking movie. You know, like they're writing songs in one era, like they're writing early 80s songs and he's still dressed like Freddie Mercury in the 70s, or they're writing 70s songs and he's got a fucking mustache, or he tells the band that he has AIDS at fucking Live Aid, which is bullshit. He didn't find out till like 2 years later. Just, you know, very Hollywood.
Pixelation says, put TCN on 1X, not 74X.
What? When? What are you talking about?
I don't know. I don't know.
Not just now. Okay, that is a fucking missile. Run, 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 run!
Wow.
Yeah, those are SAMs, dude. That's not coming from aircraft. Those are SAMs.
How do you get past that?
I think I just need to take a different course. That's all. I just need to take a different course. Because I have not done the tutorial where you learn how to use chaff and shit yet. So I'm not sure how to do all that shit.
Combine asks, have you seen the Lords of Chaos trailer, and what do you think of it?
Dog shit.
Dog shit.
Dog shit. Love you, Jonas Ackerlund. You know, you remember a Bathory, for fuck's sake, but because you're a member of Bathory, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself, because that book was a joke. That book was fucking sensationalist journalism. It drew fucking hipsters to black metal like fucking flypaper. It was ridiculous, and you should be embarrassed that you're doing that fucking movie, because, like, that book, you were in Bathory. You were in fucking Bathory, but you're going to make a movie adaptation of a book that barely mentions fucking Bathory as a formative influence of black metal. Like, the Bathory chapter, quote-unquote, in that book is like a page and a half. And everything else, they go on for fucking 4 pages about Coven, a shitty fucking 60s band that wasn't even heavy, but they talked about Satan and did a black mass on a fucking vinyl record once, so, we gotta do a fucking chapter on them, because, we scooped Black Sabbath. Like, the guy who wrote the fucking book is clearly so fucking pleased with himself because he found fucking Coven. Like, they weren't talking about this shit in 1981 and asking Tony Iommi about it. Like, just so moronic. Just a shitty book. terrible. And the book is obsessed with fucking Varg Vikernes. It gives him so many opportunities to sound like a fucking twat. I think it was in that book that Varg utters the utterly moronic quote, metal is N-word music, and only keyboards are real. Like, fucking bearded bonds. What a dick.
That's a lovely little gem.
What a fucking retard. Take your fucking Norwegian Santa Claus ass the fuck out of black metal.
Full-time
Well,
Fader.
fortunately, he already has.
Full-time Fader says this kind of puts Flight Simulator to shame. Does it come with their own joystick, or can I use my own?
Use your own. Not everything will be pre-programmed. I got a pretty in-depth HOTUS stick, but you know, most of the functionality wasn't set. Like, I could look around the cabin. That was set with the hi-hat. And certainly the throttle worked. But everything else pretty much had to be set. So...
AJ Iggy says, have you seen the F-14B trailer for DCS?
I have. It looks awesome. Looks awesome, and I plan to get it.
GM Steel
But like I
Haven-
said, I love the Tomcat, but I am in love with the F-18. Okay, let's come about. I need to take a different course. I think I'm going to take the northernmost course there, instead of subjecting myself to SAM fire. I think that's kind of a problem. Let's do this. I need my attack radar on.
GM Steel Haven says, any chance of an outtakes video where we watch the Razor flub his lines? Well,
Yeah, we already did that.
we already did that.
Yeah, that already exists. That's actually one of the reasons I don't read from a script. We tried it once. We tried it with we tried rigging up like a ghetto teleprompter. We rigged up like a credit roll on a video editing program. And put like what I had to say, because I kept fucking up the end of this video. I had something specific that I wanted to say, and so we wrote it out on like the screen, and I'm trying to read off this, and it was awful. Like, I couldn't get the words out. I could not get the words out.
Very amusing. I suggest watching it.
Yeah, we must have done like there's even more takes there than we even put in.
Ethan Long says 962
gorgeous.
watching and 27 dislikes. The fuck? What? Very few people dislike them. We don't ask for likes. We don't beg for them. We're not assholes. Well, I mean, most of the time.
Right. Plus, you get to watch me crash onto an aircraft carrier.
What's not?
What's not to love?
Are you not entertained? Pixelation says.
I'm not seeing anyone on the radar there. Okay, let's get my flight information.
Pixelation says,
go.
say something nice about Nickelback. You too, chat.
They're not on the radio anymore. Do I have scale? Can I fucking adjust the scale on the radar there? 9 o'clock. Yeah, they are. They're coming from the same direction they were last time.
This sounds amusing to me. Skywolf says, flying high radar paints you further out curvature of the Earth thing.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, there's our Megs. Yeah, it's the SAMs that are getting us.
Oh, that's the best comment I've ever seen. Delete System 32 says, what's Nickelback? It's finally happened. It's finally happened.
Good heavens. Got lots of enemies inbound.
Danny numero 6 says, at the risk of me sounding like an elitist, do you consider rap to actually be music?
Yeah, whatever. It is.
It's technically music, yeah. C96 Mauser says, so Mr. Fist, what would other what would God damn.
Oh, my engines are
This
overheating
Messed
here.
up his fucking six packs. I'll try to fix it. So Mr. Fist,
Whoa, 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 whoa. We're
You can
banking
get-
here. I'm going to bank. I'm going to see if I can outrun it, but I don't think I can.
hard. Pull back, motherfucker.
Yikes. I'm going to pull some serious G's here.
Or fucking dive like a motherfucker.
Holy shit, those SAMs are no joke. Oh,
And
man.
it still got you.
That is ridiculous.
Or is that multiple missiles?
You know, I could probably take them down. I could probably intercept them. I'm going to try that next time. I could probably take them down. You can adjust the size of the target that your radar picks up, I think. I forget if that's with TACAN or with the other radar mode.
Anyway, I'm going to attempt to fix this question. So, Mr. Fist, what would other German guns from World War I would you say would you like to own since you have a C-96?
I've always liked the Luger. I'd always love to own a Luger. The Bergman is pretty cool, but good luck finding it. I've always liked the look of the Borchardt, but you're never gonna find one of those. Like, you're never gonna find a, what is it, a C-92? I think it's a C-92 is the designation for that one. But yeah, I love the Bergman. I love the Borchardt, the Luger. Probably the Luger is the most likely that I would get, because you can actually find those. They're still pretty pricey, but you can actually find them occasionally. Maybe you'll fly real low or something.
Yeah, give it a shot.
Can hurt. Actually, it can hurt a lot.
A lot, yeah, actually.
Throttle up, bitch. Let's watch it take off. Oh, time to turn and burn. Good shit.
Now just stay at that level.
I'm just gonna chill. I'm just gonna chill near the water. I am. I might even fly in like third person. Just
Open up the canopy. Do some fishing.
yeah, no shit.
Damasta says, are there any bands or genres of music that you're either indifferent or actively dislike that you might warm up to if you just listen to them more?
I don't know. I mean, how can I know that until I listen to them?
I guess. K-pop, no.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
Andrea Jovanovic says, yo man, it would really make my day if you schooled Billy the Fridge of the Drunken Peasants on the quality of the Star Wars sequel trilogy. Rock on, my brother.
Bro, if he ain't gonna listen to like 90% of the world that correctly point out those movies are dog shit, like, why the fuck would he listen to me?
Hell, a disgrace to your ancestors.
Plus, I don't know who that is.
Roscoe says, please do Danger Zone as covered by Hank Hill.
Highway to the propane zone. Butane is a bastard gas.
It's great. Almighty Malachi says, evening Razor and T-Boogie.
Sorry, I'm trying to steer with the throttle. Oh.
Why is the mainstream media trying to...
Oh, no, I'm steering with the rudders. Anyway, sorry.
God damn it, I lost my place. Evening, Razor and T-Boogie. Razor and T-Boogie. Why is the mainstream media trying to will a sensationalized controversy in the OCA video into being a thing.
I
AOC?
explained that a
Okay.
little earlier. They did the same thing with Obama when they came out with all that. He was talking about pot in college, and it's probably the most human Obama ever seemed, right? It was totally. It was not. I don't think that was leaked by conservative media either. I think the left have caught on to the fact that playing the victim is their best card. No shit. I mean, look at their entire political strategy.
Yeah.
Of course. Let's see here.
They're all victims all the time. Aren't you a little high?
I'm gonna get lower. I'm just.
Benny Farmer says, ever read the Kalvala?
Oh, there we go.
It's the national epic of Finland and was a major influence on both Elric and Tolkien's Silmarillion. I fuck up that word so much.
How low am I? I'm not that low. I could probably go lower. Little lower. Okay, we're doing some anime shit right now. Okay, let's see. That's pretty low. That's pretty fucking low.
I think it's 200 feet. Okay, that's a little lower.
I'm telling you. That's low. Low, low, low.
Kalevala. Vala. Yeah. So, did you ever read that?
No, I haven't.
Andreja Jovanovic says, you know what would be a kick-ass idea? A flight sim where you're a Bajoran freedom fighter during the Cardassian occupation.
Dude, their little fighters are cool.
Piloting junkyard aircraft and dogfighting Cardassian ships in the sky.
You're not wrong, bro. That would
should-
be awesome.
We should brainstorm a new Trek game. I'm totally
should.
for that.
Yeah, we should do a Let's Pitch. Only that had turned into a Let's Pitch a tent.
We should seriously do that. Eric Peters says,
We can change the wing.
you are doing a desk job now? I think he's talking about when...
Oh, he's talking about, like, what I... Not really. Not really. I've never really done a desk job.
Adam Wolford says, hey, RazörFist, check the normal chat. Hey, I have been. I read your questions. People have been pointing out shit.
You lie.
Mr. Sofa King says, remember when Bethesda used to set trends instead of following them?
No.
And following them poorly.
Yeah. Ooh, that's beautiful.
Garrett Wilson says, did you guys get my earlier question? I had to step out for a minute and didn't know if I missed it or not. Well, I don't know because... Oh, don't donate to ask that. Put the question in there. Garrett, if you're still in the chat, just type it in there. I'll see it. Daisy Ridley's acting talent asks, what's your favorite Disney Star Wars movie? Rogue One! Yay!
They're all awful.
They're all terrible.
I don't want to watch any of them. They're real bad.
And the only reason the first one was passable was because it was just a remake of A New Hope.
Here come the missiles. Here come the missiles. Okay, we got a MiG dead ahead.
You're low enough, right?
Yeah. I don't think it sees me. There's your SAMs. That's what was shooting me down. And I think we got the MiG right ahead. No, 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 no! I got it!
Did you just shoot down a
I
missile?
shot down a fucking missile. bud.
God, that was like a couple hundred feet in front of you.
Sure was.
Did the force of the explosion destroyed you? I mean, I don't really know that much about it, but
Where is he? Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Come on! Is that him? No. No, it's not. Fuck, where is he?
you know, Uzi Patrol? That's not a bad idea. Someone should look into that. Flight sim, but Macross. Like, as in depth and in detail as you could.
Okay. Come on, give me a shoot icon. Come on. He's not close enough. Also, I need to go. Damn it. Where's my fucking stores? Come on! There we go. There we are. I think I need to. Oh shit! I need UFC. 32. There we go. Input the wingspan. You actually have to put in the relative size of the target so that your guns know where to fire. I don't know where the fuck I am.
That looked like the ocean.
No, that was the sky.
Oh my god. I can see now why that's so dangerous.
Oh yeah. There he is. 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 Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch. Oh gosh! He's flying by. I'm going real fast. I wish I had more sidewinders. I do not have any more. Those would be perfect right now. He is passing. Oh, I think he's down. I think one of my wingmen got him. Yes! Down!
Samuel Duran says,
I shot down a missile, though. That's pretty impressive.
that's super impressive. Like, you should be dead.
Whoa, cloud cover, bad timing! Bad timing.
Samuel Duran says, I got kicked out of the Air Force recently when I yelled at my first sergeant because they run shit really bad. Damn. Fuck, where'd it go?
Don't tell me he's... Oh no, he shot one of my wingmen down. He shot a Tomcat down.
Oh, there it is. GM Steelhaven says AOC is AstroTurf to hell and back.
Oh, big time. Big fucking time. Talk to me, Goose!
What?
You're supposed to be doing shit back there in the
I
co-pilot
am.
seat. Speaking of which, we need the F-18F released. That's the two-seat model. That, I'd be on that. I'd fuck the Tomcat at that point. Fuck the Tomcat. I'd be on that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stalling out here.
Now there's something the Japanese mobile gaming has to get in on.
Ooh, I pulled a Star Fox there.
Jets and aircraft like this, but anthropomorphized girls.
What?
Yeah, that would work. I can see that happening.
I can hear your boner.
It's just like there's already one with guns.
Can
There's an
hear-
AK-47 and girl and
Sounds
all
like
that.
heavy breathing.
Like Michael Myers in his mask.
Rob Feinstein. Preschool. Hey, he's down.
S Serpent 21. Why are we wasting money on the F-35 when we need the... Wow, I couldn't pronounce that if my life depended on it. You want to try this?
What else we got? Anybody else? Anybody else? Any more air assets? Looks like they are down. No, they're not. They're not. I am going to grab.
Asim Justin says, the only thing keeping me going through this all-nighter is leftover Christmas chocolate and absinthe.
Well, at least you're hanging with us. What we got here, huh? Am I going the right way? Oh, there's more MiGs. Man, there's lots of MiGs. Holy Moses. MiG-23s, MiG-29s. Look at that beautiful map, though. Look at that. That is no joke.
S-Serpent21, I'm going to have him read your question as soon as he's available. But I will move on for now.
Talk to me, Goose.
Well, you'd actually have to pause the game. Well, I mean, just... I can't pronounce it. Why are we wasting money on the F-35?
Oh, I see. Why are we wasting money on the F-35 when we need the Kinsair manufacturing BTL A4 Y-Wing with John Vander flying and Bronson Ennis as gunner? He's talking about the Y-Wing, bro.
Okay, I'm just
You
saying.
could have just said Y-Wing.
I could have.
You know, that ship that no longer exists. Actually, I think the Y-Wing does. It's the B-Wing that no longer exists.
That's the big tragedy.
Because J.J. Abrams doesn't own a book. Or a copy of Return of the Jedi, evidently. Holy shit. Dude, they're freaking breeding! Where'd they come from? Now we got MiG-25s inbound. Dude!
Simon, what were you doing in my golf hatchback?
Oh,
You son of a bitch.
We have problems. We
I
have
see you.
problems. We have problems. This is bad. Bad, bad, bad. Okay, which ones do I engage first? Oh man, we're about to get pincered.
Jural says, how's Terran's workout routine going? Bangable? Oh man, I'm still recovering from Thanksgiving and Christmas.
We gotta have something. Why do I have nothing on my radar? Did I forget to, like, flip a setting? I may have fucked up here. 12 o'clock. I mean, they're picking up shit on their radar, so clearly I fucked up somewhere. Yeah. And I got a missile warning.
How many more wingmen do you have left?
Quite a few. Oh, oh, oh.
Well, I mean, you could hang back, maybe.
This is, come on. We got hostiles. And this is a pretty long-range fucker here. I can probably fire now and still hit him if I hold it. Is it the aim 7 you actually have to hold the trigger? Or maybe I need a lock on that actually. I may have fucked up there. Like I said, I'm still learning the weapon systems. I'm only about halfway through that tutorial. Yeah, I think that is unguided.
Tyler Preston says, sup guys? Ever heard of this fucker called Cody Johnston? Dude has a hate boner for Steven Crowder.
Nope.
Can't say I have. And he's coming back. Steven should be broadcasting when?
We got a MiGs behind us.
I think he's coming back on either the 17th or the 18th.
I'm gonna laugh. I think I just had my...
Gotcha, Eve. all the bitching about Bolsonaro, what are your opinions on him? 17. Thank you.
There he is.
Razor's Fist.
There he is. Where's he at?
Are you winning, son?
If I can figure out how to get a lock with this. There we go.
Altitude.
Uh-oh. God dang it, I keep getting locks on my allies. MiGs are not popping up on my radar. 10 o'clock. There they are. Maybe I'm just gonna have to go full guns. Oh, guns! Oh, guns blazing! Shh, 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 shh. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Yes. Come on. Get him, get him, get him. Just ahead. Yes. Just missing this guy. Just missing him. He might be a little out of range, actually. Oh! Got him with my gun.
You're kidding me.
He's down. Into the forest. Suck it, pal.
Good shot, man. We needed at least one this stream with the guns.
Good shit. All right. What do we got here? Come on. Fuck. Damn it. Trying to lock on my... There we go.
Engine right.
Oh, DCS just crashed. God damn it. This is, by the way, this whole sim, as awesome as it looks, is not even an alpha. It's a work in progress. Yeah.
Hey, how funny is that? The game crashed, ah?
See, you did witness a crash.
We should probably cut it there, though.
Yeah.
We're almost cut
That's
up.
hilarious. We had a Star Citizen moment. All right, don't worry about that.
At least you didn't go flying out of your cockpit and T-pose.
Right. All right, gang.
So to finish off these, for all the bitching about Bolsonaro, what are your opinions on him?
Well, Bolsonaro.
Bolsonaro? Is that what? For the newly elected president of Brazil.
Oh, I actually haven't been following that at all.
And 3, you hear how Zoe Quinn is at it again, but with comic books.
I have, although that's been a ongoing concern for her for a little while, right? Like she jumped into comics some time back, if I'm not mistaken, and onto somebody's dick, doubtless. No, isn't that what's going on? Like the fucking publisher or something she's banging?
I
or?
honestly don't know.
Yeah.
I
haven't been following the Brazil thing, by the way, but I was planning on watching. I think Sargon did a video about it, and I was gonna watch
okay. Asim Justin asks real quick, for shits and giggles, would you stream Star Citizen? We don't own it. Neither of us owns it.
Uzi Patrol, you didn't have a Star Citizen moment. This game is actually made. Hey-oh!
But
Hey-oh!
maybe if they have another free weekend, maybe.
Right.
Best Way Killer says, are you looking forward to the Resident Evil 2 remake, or do you think it'll suck chode like everything else Capcom shits out these days?
I'm looking forward to it. It looks good.
They've actually been doing really well
Yeah,
recently.
it looks pretty good. Yeah, and Capcom has gotten a little bit of a clue lately. A little bit. They got
Infinite really woke them up.
Mega Man 11 happened.
Hell
you know,
yeah.
They've been doing some okay stuff. I didn't think 11 was amazing, but
No, but it was fun.
yeah.
But yeah, Resident Evil 2 remake looks amazing. We can't
Yeah.
wait.
Oh, Garrett Wilson just asked, what song did Razor like to cover most in his band? The only cover tune we ever recorded, or no, we didn't even record it, was The Sun No Longer Rises by Immortal. That was the only one. Yeah.
Mercenary X21 says, as a practicing 6-year martial artist with a green belt, I take offense to those YouTube karate Ryu weebs. I'm just
Right.
I sweat from workout. These guys sweat from just waking up out of bed.
Right.
It's true enough. GM Steelhaven says, where did T-Boogie and RazörFist meet and become friends? We've actually told this story before. But we met at the place that shall go unnamed.
Oh, no, we actually met in, well, I don't know. We might have met in high school. It's possible. It's possible.
I do
but
not
don't know.
recall at all.
Yeah.
Uzi Patrol says, wait, you like flight sims?
I love flight sims.
What other flight
As you can see, I'm
sims do
not
you
that
like?
good at them, but well, no, I shot down some people. I did all right, I guess.
You shot a missile down in midair.
I did
that
shoot a
almost
missile
hit you.
down.
That's fucking like shooting a bullet at another
In
bullet.
fairness, like I haven't played real flight sims regularly since like Jane's flight sims back in the day.
Yeah.
I literally have I have a box, like one of those old boxes you would get from like CompUSA of Flight Mania, and it has like 7 different flight sims in it. It's got the F-16 one, it's got the strike helicopter one, it's got my favorite was US Navy Fighters 97. That was my favorite, and it's been a long time since I played that.
Crap, I lost it. Oh, there it is. What other flight sims do you like? Ever played classics like Falcon 3.0 or Chains?
Well, I just explained.
Yeah.
U.S. Navy Fighters 97, and I used to play Flight Unlimited by Looking Glass Studios. They did a great flight sim.
Yeah, you showed me that one.
I also dug Microsoft Flight Simulator. I have that too.
Right.
I could play that on a stream at some point.
Uzi Patrol donates again and says, favorite Russian fighter?
Oh. Maybe the MiG-29? Yeah, maybe a MiG-29. I haven't flown a lot of them. I only, I just for shits and giggles, I'd fly a few in the sim back in the day, but I can't really remember much about them, but I have a vague recollection of MiG-29.
Asim says, last one, thoughts on Blazing Angels?
Never
You're
played
gonna
it.
end up in Japanese hell. A disgrace to your ancestors.
We're gonna crank that up, by the way.
Tom says, I was watching old Mad TV skits, and it amazes me how much funnier it was than SNL.
Oh, it's fucking ridiculous. And I knew that was going to happen too. Once Mad TV went off the air, it would suddenly be everyone's like, holy shit, it's the best thing ever. I remember at the time, I used to watch Mad TV religiously. And trying to tell somebody that Mad TV was funnier than SNL, they would shit on your head. They would literally drop trow and pinch a log on your head. It was impossible telling people that, but that's just how it is. Some things are only appreciated after they're gone. Mad TV at its worst, like in the last season when it was utterly unwatchable, was still better than SNL. It was just always better.
By the way, thoughts on the YF-23?
Haven't flied it, so I can't really say.
Jay Center donates 10 again. Missed my last one, but to add, Hornet is a decent fighter. Good bomb truck but mediocre in most respects. Coming from a Hornet mechanic for 10 years, Tomcat 3.
Disagree.
Okay.
Disagree. The problem with the Tomcat, and I'm sure as a mechanic you would vouch for this, was the upkeep. I think it was, who was it? Was it Dick Cheney who said, the problem and the whole reason it was replaced was because it was basically aging like 60s technology, basically, which is true. I love the Tomcat, but it's true. It was older, and a lot of that stuff had to be replaced. They basically wound up buying another plane on some of these. So.
Okay. Uzi Patrol donates again and says, I read up on the 1979 Disco Demolition Night at Comiskey Park.
Comiskey Park?
Comiskey Park?
Goodness.
What are your thoughts
on
it?
That's a flash from the past. It was just when people were sick of fucking disco. There was this DJ out of Chicago, back when white people lived there, and he had this big night where they just burned a bunch of disco records. It was just called the Disco Sucks event or whatever, and they sold shirts, and it was a good time. And basically, it ushered in another wave of rock. It kind of communicated, hey, we're sick of fucking disco. And that was all it was. And I was watching that. I put it in one of my videos, but I was watching the special that Spike Lee directed, surprise, surprise, of Michael Jackson Off the Wall, and they were talking about how they had the Disco Sucks thing, and the guy is being interviewed, and it's one of these NPR twats, and he makes everything about race, and he was like, it was a big anti-black thing. It was a white lash. No, but seriously, he was like, it was because they were afraid that the country was changing and blah blah blah, and it's like, really, dude? Do you know what disco stands for? It was like, didn't it start in like, it's technically a Hispanic word. Like, it's not even a black thing. What the fuck? And by the way, back then in the 70s, Hispanics were considered white. Hispanics decided to be considered brown people in the 70s and the 80s with the big Chicano movement because they wanted minority rights too. All right, so that doesn't make any fucking sense, and that guy should blow it out his narrow asshole.
Okay.
I hate to play the narrow urethra card.
Rui Vasquez says, good, I got back in time to catch the stream. Also, family-friendly content. You and your inconsistent streaming schedule.
Yep.
Yeah. What can you do? We try to hit the weekends, at least. Plus, we both had shit we needed to do, and New Year's as well just fucked us both up.
We had to bury the corpses.
Yep. By the way, Eve has some nice deltoids. You're a lucky bastard.
Deltoid Force.
Idle Drifter says...
Now I'm hearing the Delta Force theme in my head. That's what we should have played before the fucking...
The F-35 suffered from too many features syndrome. The Marine Corps should have had a separate VTOL strike fighter to replace the AV-8B Harrier.
You need specific planes for specific roles. That's the most, and that's kind of, it was that globalist kind of mindset. You know what I mean? It was one fighter to rule them all. Let's just have variants to fill all the roles. We'll have a strike fighter variant, and we'll have a bomber variant. We'll have a Navy variant. And unsurprisingly, it wound up being a giant goddamn Star Citizen-sized money pit.
He says, a.k.a. the North Carolina lawn dart.
Ooh.
Lance Corporal Hawk says, hey, Razor, found you through your Striper Mythos video. Got hooked. Not sure if it's been asked before, but will you eventually do an Anvil mythos?
I'm not the biggest Anvil fan, but I could see doing it. I like them.
Okay. Crusader Saracen says, Razor T Boogie, when did both Western animation and anime go horribly wrong and turn to shit?
I think it's pretty much universally agreed. It happened for America in the late 90s, and it happened for anime probably in the mid 90s when you had that first wave of anime like really hitting big in the States with like once Dragon Ball Z started being syndicated. And like those were older cartoons, obviously. They were being brought here. But because they hit so big, Japan started specifically catering shows to the American market. And then that didn't pay off. There was a big blowback in the late 90s as that got radically unpopular. And so they started focusing inward, which Japan is really good at. So they started catering instead to like the moe market and the fucking harem market and all the skeegy, slimy, gross shit. Oh yeah, and then Naruto happened. So, but yeah, in the U.S. it happened because of various economic factors. Like pretty much everything was outsourced in Korea. This is something a lot of people don't understand. Like Batman the Animated Series, like 90% of it was animated in fucking Korea. That's why every now and then you'll see Batman's the symbol on Batman's outfit will be inverted in colors. It'd be like a black circle with a yellow bat in the middle and shit.
I just miss the days when cartoons had shading.
Yeah.
I mean,
watch an 80s anime. Watch like The Running Man. The fucking Running Man short. Oh my god, the goddamn animation in that. And then there were some cool like crossovers. Like to me, the advanced scout for the current Netflix Castlevania series was Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust, because that was like a half Japanese, half American production, right? And so you had the fluidity of American animation, like Disney animation, but you had the detail of anime, and that's the best of both worlds.
Where did I leave off? Oh, and he concludes, Aluak, I mean, Deus Volt, you magnificent bastard.
He must have said that while I dove bombed the Sam there.
Yes, yes. Adam Walford says, hey guys, I put my question in the normal chat. Well, I'm not fucking reading it now, Mr. 27 minutes ago.
You may already have.
Crusader Saracen says, Razor T Boogie, how would you guys handle Star Wars Episode 9 in the attempt to salvage this absolute flaming dumpster fire of Disney canon? Or can it even be fixed in a single film?
Dude, you can't fix that in one
can't.
film. The best you can do is make a good standalone film that kind of disregards what came before and then hit the hard reset when the next trilogy rolls around.
Yeah. I think that's all you can do.
It's kind of, you've painted yourself in a fucking corner now. You release 2 shit movies, and make no mistake, Force Awakens was shit. So now you've really kind of just got to slam that reset.
What?
Gundrium, 8 was a bad dream. Ray wakes up in a cold sweat. Yeah, and fucking Plo Koon is in the shower. Nobody's going to get that reference. Nobody's going to get that fucking reference.
Real Reasons, thank you for your donation.
Patrick Duffy turns around. Hello.
Crusader Saracen donates yet again. God damn it, I wish we actually still used F-14 Tomcats. That was a good freaking airframe.
Fuck yeah.
And Crusader Saracen donates yet again and says, also sorry I haven't been on stream. Been working at a casino on New Year's. Sucks more than...
Bless you, Goose.
Excuse me. Sucks more than an
that
underage
sneeze just about launched you into your cockpit.
Sucks more than an underage boy at a NAMBLA meeting. Also, my management wouldn't know their ass from their fucking hole in the ground. Godspeed, gents.
Godspeed, sir.
Wes Lindstrom says, what's your opinion on MG toes?
Oh, MGTOWs?
MGTOWs, yeah.
Hey, if you don't want to fuck chicks, that's good with me. Whatever, do your thing. I don't give a fuck. I don't look in the modern day with how entitled and bitchy women are. I don't blame you, but At the same time, don't complain when you haven't sown your wild oats and you're fucking sitting in a nursing home playing Wii Fitness. Like, what the fuck?
Masahiro.
Migtos. Eva's giving you shit for that.
I don't fucking know any of this shit.
He probably thought you were talking about an F-18 missile.
Yeah, actually.
Launch your MiGTOW now. MiGTOW cable detached. All right.
I actually did think it was a missile or something. Masahiro, the master hero, says, your thoughts on the Captain Midnight serial and comics. Also, check out the black metal band named Sholomance?
Yeah, never heard it. Shalomance? What is that, Jewish black metal? Shalomance.
They're on band.
L'chaim-mance.
They're on Bandcamp. Your blind friend.
Oy vey mortal. No, that sounds okay. Sure.
Captain Midnight. No, I've never
Captain
heard.
Midnight. I'm not super familiar with Captain Midnight.
Crusader Saracen donates again. Did you know that in World War II, American fighter aces tended to be country boys? Growing up hunting ducks and pigeons gave a lifetime of training leading the target that can't be replicated.
It's true. It's true. Especially without all that instrumentation. You know, you didn't have your modern fancy pants fucking HUDs and stuff.
You turned your computer off. Are you all right? Let's see.
I'm fine. Use the force, Luke.
God damn it.
You all right?
I'm fine.
He's skitzing out on me over here.
Talk
to me, Goose.
I think you already answered this one about the song that you covered.
Yep.
Yeah, you did that one already.
Yep, already did it.
Thy Raven Wing says, did you hear about the ejaculation from the penisless man? He came out of nowhere. John Simmons says, I would like to see you team up with a guns channel and do some shooting. In Range TV...
I don't really have to. I could just do some shooting videos on my own channel.
That's true.
If I wanted to.
In Range TV would be cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Lance Corporal Hawk says, possibility of an anvil...
Are you going to get killed at the very beginning of Star Trek First Contact?
What? Oh.
You didn't notice? I love that, by the way. They're like, all right, we need to go walk out on the hull.
Guess who's not coming back?
Yeah, Lieutenant Worf, Commander Riker, Ensign Hawk. Ensign Hawk must have been like, oh, fuck.
I think he was lieutenant, but
Yeah,
expendable all the same.
I know, I think he was an ensign.
That was Bison, wasn't it?
Ensign Murder Death.
Yeah, I think that was Bison. Irish Bison. Ugh. Lance Corporal Hawk says, possibility of an anvil mythos. Well, they really want it.
Apparently.
Asked earlier, but didn't hear an answer. Also, sorry if it's been answered in prior stream. Can't always join.
Oh, gosh. They're saying I should do it with Hickok 45. Hickok 45 here.
Richard Slammer says, hi, Terra and Razor, you bastard. Danger Zone? Who are you? A drunk Sterling Archer? The only real theme for air combat is Queen's One Vision.
Oh, yeah. Iron Eagle reference. I got that.
Plus, Macross Sim would be good, but I prefer Robotech.
Right.
The Loch Ness Monster says,
I prefer Battletech.
Greetings, Razor and T-Boogie. Any leather jacket recommendations?
Yeah, I go with Leather King. It's that's just what I bought from. We have like a local shop called Arizona Biker Leathers, and they sell Leather King coats, and they come with like a zip-in line or a zip-out lining, and yeah, that's what I go with. Although I have multiple leather jackets now, but that would be for a biker jacket anyways. That would be my recommendation because it's solid quality leather. It's the kind of leather you want if you're riding motorcycles because it'll actually protect you if you fall off. And it's warm.
He notes that my hide from the Paleolithic era is getting a bit worn.
Right.
And I'm looking for some new skin that will last.
Definitely check out Leather King.
Mr. DJ Fly High says, Dems have started to pass laws to abolish the Electoral College. You reckon it will happen?
They can try.
WB says,
The more they bang their head against that fucking wall, I mean, come on. That the polling on that is clear as shit. Like, you're just not...
I liked how the Electoral College was a good thing when they voted Obama in.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Anybody else remember when the Electoral College was the best thing ever after Clinton got in without winning a majority of the American vote?
Yeah.
Anybody else remember that?
WB says,
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
any worries that about the Ace Combat PC port? Have they been...
Namco's not the best with PC ports.
That's right,
Not-
it's Namco.
Not the best.
Bandai Namco now.
Whatever the
Yeah.
it's always Namco to me.
Their fucking netcode is atrocious.
It's pretty bad. I remember playing Ace Combat 6 online, and it was pretty fucking bad. And it was really bad when you were dogfighting with F-18s because you're such missile boats. You'd just be flying, and within 3 seconds of launching, you'd both get hit by missiles, and you'd die at the same time.
Yeah.
Because it's just ridiculous.
Also, any plans for a play session with viewers?
Yeah, definitely, guys.
What have you Streamlabs, but they want to hijack my YouTube? Okay.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Matthew Carson
Allahu
says,
Akbar! Sorry.
don't know if you answered this in a previous stream, but what are both of you guys' thoughts on Death Clock and the show Metalocalypse?
He likes it. I don't really care.
The
I
music's
don't
good.
hate it. I don't hate it. I just don't really care.
What's the band's real name? Mastodon? They're
right,
okay.
it's the Mastodon guy.
Yeah.
I don't think it's technically Mastodon, but it's the Mastodon.
Attention, Bajoran workers.
I think he just heads it up.
Okay. But no, I like it. It was good. Masahiro, the Master Hero, says, Sholomance is an academy for learning black magic.
Okay.
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 Deus Pole
So
Volt.
Berkeley, then.
Hey, welcome back, sir. Deus Pole Volt says, the first bill in Congress is bipartisan support for anti-Israel boycotting. The more you notice.
Okay.
Okay. That's it. We're all caught up.
That's it. Ladies and gents, I'm going to do one last look just to make sure, but da-da-da-da! Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gooses and geese of all ages. Oh no, am I echoing? Okay, I'm gonna shut his microphone up.
No, it's fixed now.
Is it? Okay. We skipped Jarrell. Hold on. Let me make sure. I'll just give a once over. No, we didn't skip you. The workout routine one? No, we definitely didn't skip you, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here as we wasted some actual Russian bots. For Terran Goose, I am Maverick Fist. Turn and burn, bitches.